So apparently, Lumi wanted to talk. Which is why I'm recording this. So hopefully, I see what that's up. Hello.
Hey, North.
Hello.
Yo, hidden channel, what the fuck?
Yeah, it is.
Why?
you want to take it to the Autismo Dome?
Oh, I thought it was funny.
Oh, damn.
No, just thought I'd talk to you because, I saw your fucking stream, and I want to ask first off. Obviously, the whole Frisky has 3 F list thing came from me, but where did
Yeah.
you hear about it?
Um. Sorry, I just woke up. I kind of heard it from third parties as well.
Okay. Because if you had a, like, from my Twitter, I would have had an issue because I had actually named the F lists.
Oh, I don't know your Twitter. That's the thing.
My Twitter is the same as my handle everywhere. But the reason I know it is because back when we were looking at Tversky, you obviously are familiar with Nanarena, right?
Really need it. Yes.
Yes, that's Tversky's Second Life bullshit.
Yep. I know that one.
I don't have access to the voice chat thing. I
You
think.
just send it to me in DMs if you want to.
Oh yeah. So obviously we have the Nanarena one, and then if you look at the description of the Nanarena one, Tversky at the time links this. Now, the reason we found the Nanarena one is because it was linked in her Second Life. And then the Seiku one was linked as a personal. And if you if you look at this now, mind you, yeah, fucking groomer claim going around that she made the F-list due to a groomer. I've been hearing so much stuff about it, but to this day I kind of make sure to stick to the original thing where I only judge her for, like, openly talk about her first digital one. But this one was made 6 years ago when she was 20, right? 19 at the youngest.
Huh.
And then the Nanarena one was also made 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Also her Seiku one, that also links back to some of her older submissions on her not for F list, for Affinity, because some of her older submissions would have the signature of Seiku on them. So that links them nicely. But if you look through any of those F lists, specifically the Seiku one, if you get a look at that, animal anatomy, animals and ferals, and zoophilia is under yes. Just as you said on stream.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was kind of confused as to how the fuck you didn't end up getting the names of them.
Mostly because I probably even forgot it to begin with. But I'm already making an
That's fair.
algorithm on that alone. Because from what I heard, Cass apparently tried to overdose.
Huh?
I'm not joking. He's basically in ICU right now.
That huh wasn't me laughing. That was me going, what?
I know.
Yeah.
But no,
Fucking what?
I heard from that, and I tried to talk to Dark Knight about it, and she's like, "Yeah, I don't want to talk about it." I'm like, I might as well take that as a slight confrontation on that.
Mm.
I mean, she doesn't have to answer if she doesn't want to. Not my
Yeah.
business. But yeah.
Dude, I don't even know what the fuck is going on recently. Like, the archivalist person came back all of a sudden and they started talking about me supposedly supporting ABDL. Because somebody in Senate, who was called Lumi's Foot, said something fucking positive about it.
Wait. Hold on. No, you're shitting me. I need to check.
No, I'm serious. Hold on, let me get you the tweet.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, I saw that and I just quote tweeted like, bro, that ain't me. Here, I'm not making this shit up. Here you go. Straight up, just I come back from a week worth of vacation to showcase something important that was being said within Senate that I think should be brought into light. This is in regards to Lumi, who is downgrading about AVDL. Mate, I've said this is on public record. I don't like AVDL. I think it's fucking weird.
Oh my god.
And I quote tweeted it, because obviously I'm going to quote tweet it, and I said, yo, hold up, that ain't me. There was a joke going on in the Senate where people were all Lumi alts, and some people went off calling themselves after random parts of the body. Besides, I was a mod back then, so my name wouldn't have been orange. It would have been purple.
Fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry, God, I just woke up and what shit, dude. Holy fuck.
I actually went to their fucking Twitter to see if I could find your Twitter, because I know you had this Discord listed there.
Yeah.
And that's how I'm here, hi. But...
Damn.
And then I saw that, and I was like, oh, let me quote you that real quick.
Oh my god.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna put me down as a fucking supporter of AVDL. I found that shit fucking weird.
Also, I got a question.
Yeah, sure.
So this Rose Knight person that is basically being followed around by archivists, or at this case Neo, because at this point everybody knows this Neo under their alts. But
oh no, North! If you want a funny screenshot, I did make an HTML edit where it's like Neo logged in with archivalist underneath it.
Oh my god.
Dude, it's not even a secret I make HTML edits at this point. I've stopped fucking caring. Look at this shit and tell me it's not funny. Bro, I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, that's funny. Shit.
Oh, dude, I even installed Opera and everything just to fucking make it extra realistic.
Oh, my, do you put a spec element? Come on.
That's all you gotta do, yeah.
God damn it.
Oh, no. Do you want to know what's even more embarrassing on the Fox Mafia's behalf?
Oh, what?
I only started studying HTML this, academic year. So the HTML edits were being done by somebody who barely understood HTML.
Oh my fucking god. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Since fucking April. I fucking knew it.
Oh no, I think the funniest part is you'd point it out to them and they'd be like, nah.
Oh my god. Oh, my fucking brain is turning into mush from this. Oh my god.
Hold on, I gotta make the channel make sense. First key, F list, expose.
Oh my fucking yeah. Go ahead.
Boom, missing access. I can't do it.
Oh, I'll do that. I'll do it. Calm down. I'll do it. I swear.
I'm not gonna stop reading.
Don't be Fox Mafia. There you go.
No. If I was Fox Mafia, I would say Genui all the time because I think it's hilarious.
Because it is funny.
It's kind of overdone.
I mean, let's be real. It was one of the sparks of Fox Mafia alone. Like that's that's actually when they actually grew, just from Duo alone. Because oh my god, he would just say to the call. Okay, let me tell you this.
Yeah.
So Do would actually sit in VC for 12 fucking hours straight just to get roasted.
Jesus.
I'm like, oh
what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm like, do you have something to do, my guy?
I don't fucking know. Like, listen, I get being in like really long calls with like friends and stuff. Cause like, look, I'm not gonna hide it. I am guilty of it. I've been in like 8-hour, 9-hour calls with my bestie, but like, that's the thing. We're besties. We're fucking playing games and shit like that.
Oh my god.
I'm not terminating online trying to fucking get some attention. They're private calls.
Right? Oh my god. And the Cass came back from that call alone and he's like, are you really trying to do shit right now? Like, do you have anything else better to do? And he stays for another fucking 8 hours in that same PC.
Fucking hell.
Before actually leaving.
Dude, my experience with Cass is just I want to keep talking and talking and talking, but I want answers. And I remember in that call, like, look, it's no secret. I'm Polish. I'd struggle with English to explain shit. I've had problems with Lio understanding me sometimes. It's like, yeah, I did technically pull off the fucking lolly argument while trying to explain something. In fact, I was trying to point out that it was hypocritical that they were giving fucking Vlad the pass while Baiji doing something less severe wasn't.
I mean, it kind of is a lolly pass, let's be real.
Oh yeah, no, I'll fucking admit, I fucked up on that. But then again, I have this really strange thing, unlike a lot of the people from the fucking Fox Den, Fox Mafia, Fox Big Easy, and all that shit.
Oh my god, yeah.
Where...
So much foxes.
Oh yeah, no, he really likes his foxes. So does pizza. But...
Oh god.
But, to be fair, I can acknowledge when I fucked up. But, just, holy shit. Fucking, I even told Kaz, like, mate, I've got memory issues. My short-term memory is fucking awful. Like, give me a question, I'll answer it. And then he just keep droning on and on for like 20 fucking minutes.
Oh my god. Yeah, he keeps piling shit. I actually do have the audio recording of that alone, and I clipped specific parts, which...
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that's how I knew you fucked up with the F list. Remember? I saw your stream.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I forgot,
Yeah.
sorry. But
no, you're good, you're good. I have moments like that. Also, ignore the hissing, it's just the vape.
No worries. I hear that specific face before from one of the members that used to be here.
Oh?
Yeah.
Who's that? Did I find a vape buddy?
The Weasel, if you ever heard of him.
No, I didn't.
Nope, okay.
Although, I do have to point something out. I looked at the members in here, and I see Dark Knight. Dark Knight's profile picture, I'm only ever hearing bad shit about that visual novel.
Yep,
and it's an instant reflect to me.
It is. Something out. Apparently, Fox Azure has some logs on Dark Knight about having incest roleplay or just like any degenerate roleplay that you can think of.
Well, if it makes you feel better, from what I heard about that visual novel, it's an incest fucking visual novel.
Yep, I know that. Which, if that is the case, you're probably
on brand.
Huh?
On brand.
Oh god. Okay. If it was the case, though, I'll probably be. God damn it, brain is smushed. Holy fuck. But I would probably kick her out of my circle if that were the case.
Do yourself a favor. Like, if you start stuttering or something, and I'm not doing this to, like, be belittling or anything, I just have to tone the voice. Take a deep fucking breath.
Oh, no.
Like, take a 2 or 3, and that usually helps. The only reason I even know this is because I know a lot of people IRL actually with stuttering issues, and that tends to help them.
I probably need to drink some water, because my throat's fucking sucks.
Hydrate yourself.
Yeah.
Hydrate yourself, bitch.
Okay, fine, God.
Get some hydration in ya. What the fuck?
Try throw and everything. Fucks me over.
Oh, dude, I can make it even worse. I found, do you remember how Bravo tried to call me out on Twitter for drawing feral?
Oh, what?
Yeah, so he tried to call me out on Twitter for drawing feral. You know what kind of feral I draw?
Just safe work.
Look, it's obviously awful if I'm fucking speaking openly about it, you know?
Yeah, it's warrior cats.
It's not even warrior cats. I just draw Lumi. And because Lumi is a cat. That's his whole shtick. So there you go. Look at this abominable feral content I've got drawn.
Whoa, rating.
Yeah, meanwhile, unlike Fursky, I haven't ever sexualized ferals.
I mean, Bravo's in the server.
Is he?
He's definitely fucked.
Oh, of course he fucking is.
Yeah. And from what I heard recently, he also made a Kiwi Farms thread on this whole shit.
Good fucking luck, man.
Pedo Hunter Civil War, Chan WeChat. Or some shit, I don't know.
Narth, how fucking empty is this server?
I'm trying to start out new fresh, so it is kind of empty as it is.
Would you be okay with me sticking around, or do you want me to leave after this conversation?
I wouldn't mind you sticking in.
Alright, I'll stick around then.
Alright, cool, sweet.
Yeah. You know, because, like, fuck it, I might as well, like, because remember how I mentioned, like, unlike Fursky, I never sexualized ferals?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fursky's on feral porn.
Yeah, I know that.
Have you seen it?
It's in Toy House.
No!
It is actually.
No, there's more.
Wait, really?
Yeah. There's more. Hold on. I have to turn on my NSFW filter on the fucking for Affinity to view it. Here's a link to it. And here is a spoilered copy paste. Yeah.
Can I just burn my brains out like Kurt Cobain at this point?
But no, Narty, don't get it. I'm way worse, you know. I'm way worse than them because
you totally are. You should probably get hammered.
I mean, I'm already on the way of getting hammered, but that's a whole different thing.
Oh. Are you getting?
It's called getting high, North.
Oh. Yeah. I see now.
Wait, so do you prefer being called North now, or
I don't mind. I don't mind being called Nerf or North. It doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah. Like, from your experiences of talking to me, you know how I am. I'm always like, what are your pronouns? What you prefer to be called, and all that shit. I've always been like that.
It's also just any still.
Yeah, I stick to they them whenever somebody's like that.
Meh.
I don't know. I'm weird like that.
And I remember telling you, I want to insult them before I actually say your pronouns.
Nah, I'm always like, what are your pronouns, you fucking cunt?
like aggressively, respectfully, almost.
Yeah. I don't know. I've always just found it better to just know the pronouns. Like, I'm a trans guy myself. Yeah. So, respect goes both ways and all that shit.
Also, by any chance, is Trunkle being in the circle of Senate?
Yeah. I think he's still around.
Why is he invited back?
Good question. I'm pretty sure because a lot of the stuff was cleared up. Like, you guys didn't have any of the context of a lot of the stuff. Like, people jumped onto the fact that the forum was sexual when a lot of the stuff that was being sought out by Drunkle wasn't actually sexual. I don't know. It's probably going to get addressed at some point. Like, publicly.
By who?
Like, I'm not in Senate, man. Like, I haven't been in Senate for the last 3 fucking months. Ish.
Alright.
I don't know when I fucking last.
Who is it addressing
that? Probably Lara.
Huh.
I'm saying probably. But there's a lot of missing context that was, avoided. Like, listen, if Fox Mafia could give Fursky the pass for drawing feral, liking animal genitalia, and liking fucking zoo shit in the past.
I hope that doesn't get connected to me, because that's just fucking retarded.
Why would it get connected to you?
I don't know. I was feeling that's gonna be the case because I'm familiar with the Fox Mafia.
What? Are you?
No.
It's like, if you were, man, I wouldn't be talking to you.
I already left
I'm
a long
disconnecting
ass
myself.
time. I already left a long ass time ago.
Yeah. Like, frankly, mate, if I wanted to fucking talk to the Fox Mafia, I think I've got ways to get in. But, like, I didn't even bother trying to get in.
Yeah,
Although I do remember, before I dipped, there was, like, a mass purge of a bunch of fucking people because they were panicking about me being in the walls.
oh my god.
It was so fucking easy to stay in the walls. You just stay quiet and they just ignore you.
Oh my god. It took them till September till they found
Uh-huh.
your account?
They didn't even figure it out, I think.
Or did somebody just like, oh yeah, oh, it's Lumi! It's Lumi!
Pretty sure they just did another mass purge, man.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, there's a lot of shit that I witnessed in that server. Like, the anonymous confessions bot was still active and very much used.
And the Foxton?
Oh yeah, the hidden server, because you had the
Oh.
Fox Speakeasy, which was the public server, and then the Foxton, which was more hidden.
Yeah, I heard about certain chats being hidden from specific people. You had to actually gain a role to view the trauma channel.
Oh yeah. The thing is, though, if you just ask for it, you get it.
Oh my, Cass, listen, you're retarded. Oh my god.
Oh no, unironically, like, a lot of the people would just ask for it.
If people, if Cass, if you want to hit a channel, hit it from people that you normally trust. You don't just give the person a role. Like,
Oh, dude,
oh my god.
No, I've got exports. I've got exports of the
Yes.
drama chat, like, so.
So like people can archive that shit easily. Oh my god. Cass.
Like, I just think it's all the more funny how Cass's name was revealed. Now all of a sudden, seemingly one of his friends is out here using it rather than keeping quiet about it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, cause, like, I think I've seen the announcement about the ICU.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure somebody called him by his full fucking name in it.
Yeah, I did mention that he tried to overdose.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I did in the beginning.
yeah.
Mate, my memory is fucking shit, but there's so many things I do.
Oh my god. I have work in like 3 hours.
Oh Jesus, what you working at?
I'm not gonna be specific, but I probably if I were to put it in a category, I'd probably be working at a retail.
Oh fucking hell, retail's a bitch.
Yeah, it really is, especially in the US.
Fucking hell, yeah. Like, I've been hearing horror stories about people not being able to even sit down in retail.
Yep, that is true.
Fuck. Oh, good fucking back cracks.
Not only that, you have to actually physically be able to carry 300 pounds of something through a pallet.
I mean, that's kind of reasonable, given that usually pallets come with, like, the doohickeys for moving around.
And well, that's like the minimum though. Like you have to actually carry out like 700 if you're doing produce.
I mean, look, I haven't worked retail in my life. The retail quote unquote experience I've got is working like in shops, but they weren't retail shops. Does that make sense?
Like gas station kind of stuff, like corner store. Oh.
No, I worked in like tech shops.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, I remember I had a guy come in one time and he was like, "I want the smartphone." I was like, "All right, bet." And he's like, "Oh yeah, what's the cheapest one you got?" And I was like, you got this one right here from Alcatel. Didn't realize Alcatel was making smartphones, but I guess they are. And he was like, "Oh, great. So this guy I know, he's like watching these naked ladies on it. Could I do that?" And I was like, "Yeah, you can. You just need the internet, huh?"
Oh my god.
And mind you, you gotta keep a straight face when you're saying this shit.
Ah, my. Yeah, yeah. Yes, man. You can actually watch it.
Yeah, you can watch porn on it. You just need internet. And I had to walk him through like how you'd have to connect it to the internet and shit like that. Oh, it was hilarious.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it was something else.
Oh my
How's
god.
life been treating you though since you did from Fox Mafia? Because you've been kind of quiet
Better.
for a while.
I haven't been quiet, but I'm
Huh?
doing better.
Doing better. What happened that you were worse?
Coyote shit, Fanny shit, just piling a bunch of shit on me.
Oh,
It kind of mentally broke me in a way, and
ouch.
that kind of led up to the whole me spazzing out on that stream to begin with. Talked about Cass calling the groomer and yada yada.
Yeah. Hate to break it to you, man. That wasn't grooming. You
Yeah,
were over
no,
18.
yeah, no. Like I I I kind of already knew 2 days after that
Hmm.
it was over exaggerated.
Yeah.
At best, it's gaslighting.
I don't fucking know, man. Like,
Like
all I know. Hang on.
I actually know Cass personally. That's the thing too. Like when
Huh?
yeah, like he mentioned Seth. He basically was. If you don't know about me and Cass, we were actually dating at the time.
Huh?
You didn't know that?
No?
Okay, okay. Maybe bring you up some more real quick. So,
Oh, baby.
oh god, fuck.
The big lore dump.
No. Me and Cass were actually dating mid February. Not well, dating as in like trying to like popularize a relationship and seeing if it'll work out. And
Hmm.
apparently, Cass kind of basically already used that as the fetish to keep me closer to him.
Huh. That's
Kind of fuck.
weird.
It is weird and also kind of fucked up at the same time because
Yeah.
he will expect me to do his do his thing for him with the whole coyote shit. Which, if you don't
Hmm.
know, I provided most of the evidence to Cedric for his Kiwi Farms thread, and
Hmm.
that basically already kind of already fucking give Cass a upping hand on that alone, and I gave him the floor to speak on the stream.
Hmm. See, I'm not like the only thing I knew about the Caswell, the Coyote situation shit that came up in Senate, which is like again the publicized call that happened with Coyote and Lyle coming to us to tell us about Coyote getting involved in some sus shit, which was already public knowledge at the time, I believe.
Wait, what? Since when?
Oh god, that was I want to say in the beginning of the year. That was like because there was a whole thing of like Lyle supposedly knowing in January something, but then I believe January 4th.
January 4th. I knew since December because Alex actually leaked the op.
Yeah, I actually knew Alex, and boy, fucking howdy could they drink.
I also heard that's a furry raider too.
To Alex, my experience with Alex is that I would just get into a call and they'd be drunk.
Oh god. Actually,
Yeah, they were, mind you, they were a casual at the time in Senate, and we I wouldn't say bonded. We got along because of the whole drinking thing, where we would just talk about different alcohols.
oh
I
fun.
wasn't too close with them. And then the lovely, lovely news about Alex being a despicable fucking sack of shit came out. So that's great. I'm glad I didn't get close
Oh,
to him.
wait, what? Nah. What? When was that?
Oh, that was ages ago, man.
In February? Holy fuck!
Not February. It would have been after February. It came out like a bit later. I found out about it because of the Coyote shit still undergoing.
Still?
Like this was like Coyote was already kicked from the server. So probably
Shit.
around June-ish? June?
Shit.
Mind you, Alex is nowhere around Senate circles anymore.
Yeah.
Because they even are just disgusting.
Also,
Yeah.
about Seth. Have you heard any chance that Seth is trans?
I don't know a lot about Seth. Isn't that like an ex of Cass's?
He used her as a orbiter for pedophiles while she was a minor.
Oh, is that fucking
Spellblade.
what's the that's it, yeah.
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 So
Wait, didn't you get that info from Pizza?
no, I actually got it from Cass.
Oh.
Not him saying that he used her or anything, because he basically lied to me about Spellblade.
Ah, because I know Pizza knew a lot about the Spellblade shit. Like a lot of the stuff from Pox Mafia I'm learning from Pizza.
Well,
Like
the thing about it with Pizza though, it's like during March, he could have at least told me when he was actually generally
Jimmy.
frightened frightened from me adding him to a group chat with Cass, and he was like, "Don't do this to me. Don't do it ever again." I'm like, I took that as a threat at the time, and I didn't interfere with that because I didn't want to scare him off like that. But you could have at
Right.
least told me what was happening during that time, so it doesn't fuck me over in the process.
Wait, hold on. When did you say this was happening, Lars?
At March,
I'm pretty sure Cass and Pizza were boinking then.
blinking.
You know, doing the fuck.
If VR
Being
chat,
sexual, doing the whole puts Pocky in mouth shit.
um, are you?
I think that
Is that a sexual reference? Is that what you're trying to?
no,
Okay.
it's a reference to the exports. I'm pretty sure they're publicly available at this point.
Oh.
Where Cass proceed to and mind you, I tease Pizza about this constantly. Cass very confidently proceeds to roleplay, puts Pocky in mouth.
Oh my
In
god.
those
Oh my god.
sexual messages.
Oh my god.
Man, I'm 23. I've never seen something more pathetic than fucking puts Pocky in mouth.
Wait, you're 23? Holy fuck. I thought you were
Yeah.
older.
A lot of people assume I'm older. No, I'm 23.
Damn, alright.
How old did you think I was?
Like in your 30s?
Oh, if I was recording this, that would be fucking great to clip.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Unfortunately, hindsight is 2020.
Shit. Well, that was a wasted opportunity, isn't it?
Alright.
Okay, we'll get this to the top, okay?
Yeah. Fucking hell. Puts Pocky in mouth.
Oh my god. It's in the
Oh,
fridge right now, but I'm already making an algorithm on Cass.
Oh?
About the whole OD thing going on too, because
Wait, what do you mean you're making an algorithm?
on Cass,
No. Give me the text specification of that.
oh, like making a pendant piece again.
Oh.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm like Well, yeah, again, I am only now learning HTML shit. Like, I'm more tech savvy than people give me credit for.
Oh my god.
Yes, when I hear algorithm, I think of something else.
Oh my god.
I can hear the spirit of pizza just shaking his head at me right now.
Oh god. God, like.
Actually, Pizza might be awake. Would you be down to talk to him?
I mean, I don't mind.
Yeah, sure. Let me just send him a link to the server. It's in your profile. And sent. There he should be in whenever the fuck he is. Actually, hold on. Let me yell at him. Pete, get the fuck in. Boom. I've committed the yelling.
He probably joined. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, you would have to drag him in.
Yeah.
Should I just tell him to join Autism mode or
Yeah,
something?
tell him that.
Alright,
Oh, he did. He did it.
Ah, he's smart. He's a clever boy. There you go, Peter.
There you go.
Peter.
Peter.
No, only I can do it. Fuck off.
No.
I'm the one that called him Peter originally.
Nuh-uh. Pizza?
Home slice, bread slice, are you there?
Keep an eye, I just woke up too.
Nah, when I say home slice, bread slice, I do mean Peter over here.
Oh my god.
Peter, your mic is dead.
Try God.
You fucking muted it!
There you go. Holy fuck.
You fucking retard.
I thought I unmuted it.
No, you muted it.
Louis messing with you.
No, he muted it when he came in. That click is him muting the mic.
Oh, separate mute button. How funny.
Yeah, he always does that in VCs. He'll kind of mute himself and then he'd be like, fuck, I've muted this entire time.
Oh god.
But yeah. I was just talking to North about a couple of things, cleared up the F-list thing, showed them the whole Fresky's Feral bullshit. Stuff about Spellblade being trans, question mark?
Yeah, Cass already basically told me about the, Spellblade being trans, which I also feel like that's a lie alone.
No, Spellblade is trans.
Oh, yes, okay.
And Spellblade is female to male. Cass is, I feel like the word not homophobic, fuck. Transphobic is a little bit of a strong word to use, but there's a recording that I have of him basically dismissing the transition altogether and referring to Spellblade as she.
That's strange.
But nah,
Oh.
Yeah, he used Spellblade as a magnet for pedos.
Yeah. Yo, guess who just joined my private server?
Oh.
Do what?
Papa Poob. Well, not my private one, my public one.
Just now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, not just now, like half an hour ago.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, Daya is here. Changeling is here.
Yep.
I don't know half the people
Bravo's
here.
also here too.
Yeah. I can't trust any of them as far as I could throw.
I can't attest to that. That's on you, not me. But I did talk to Dia.
Nothing's on me. I've seen I've seen enough to know.
Yeah. I did talk to Dia though about the coyote shit. Not specifically him alone. When I actually tried to talk to him, I actually talked to another individual who basically already know him from the get-go. And As it turns
Isn't
out, he broke up with Coyote Lovely because he was just a genuine narcissistic piece of shit.
isn't Dark Knight dating Cass?
Yeah, from what I know.
And they're in here.
Not my business to deal with. That's how I'm gonna put it.
That's not your business, but she's in your server. You don't trust Cass.
Look, if I was dating Firstkey, I'm just saying, I don't think Pizza would be associated with me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be associating with me.
I'm my own worst enemy. Oh my god.
Wouldn't do that to myself, though.
That kind of leads to the question. You're quick to say that it's not any of your business, right? But back when me and Cass were talking sexually, close, the only reason we weren't a thing was mainly because I wasn't allowing it to happen. That wasn't something that I was outward about. That's not something you should be like. If you're in a relationship, doesn't mean you need to be wearing the shit on your sleeve. What me and Cass talked about was between me and Cass. But the second you caught wind of there being something, possibly being something more than a friendship between us, you felt that you were entitled to know it as if it was your business. So it kind of confuses me.
Cass kind of already acknowledged that from the get-go. He flat out just told me that he was just making fun of you at the back of the scenes.
Well, I've got recordings of him moaning like a cheerleader.
Of course you do.
Of course you do.
So...
And it's a crippling figure addiction, but that's another different topic.
Cass is a fucking piece of work. Man's pathetic. Fucking puts Pocky in the mouth.
Fuck off.
Oh my god.
I told you I tease him about it. North, make me purple. I'm sick of being white. Hurry. At least make me blue. Make me blue.
What? Why not the standard color, Tom?
Because it's white and gray, and I don't like those. Make it blue.
Well, you want some color?
Yeah.
No.
Boo. You're a
Yeah.
bitch. I come to you with information, you fucking treat me like I'm a fucking outcast.
Coming here first, I wasn't expecting you to join.
Hey, you're the one that had my name in your mouth, so obviously I'm gonna clear up some misinformation.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Make me blue.
Ree.
Make me blue. If you're not gonna make me purple, make me blue.
You know what? I'm just gonna make it a role set, a title, and just give you the role.
Alright, bet. I'll give you the hex code. Hold on. Let me get you a nice blue hex code.
Oh my god. Fuck.
There you go. Make me blue.
Bleh.
I don't even need server access. I just want to be a different color.
Entitled.
Bleh. I am. Fuck you.
Damn, alright.
Actually, hold on. I know exactly how to get a different color. Hold on.
Oh god.
Hold on. It's Lumi's faggotry arc. Let's go.
Oh no.
Boom. Now I'm a faggot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I actually clipped the faggot part. in the video that I helped to post too. I clipped that part. I think I have it as a soundboard.
Fucking hell.
Oh no, that's
Now what I've got on the soundboard is something even better.
I think
I got
that's
pussy pics. You want to trade pussy pics? I got my pussy right here. Where are you?
I forgot about that too.
Peter introduced me to that, and it was so funny.
What?
Oh no.
Oh, you don't have soundboards on?
No.
Do you have cell phone perms?
I muted that shit.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
I played the first key clip of her being like, pussy pics.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you wanna trade pussy pics? I got my pussy right here, right?
The best part about that fucking recording is like if you hear, I think it's Digi in the background, but he's like reacting to it. You're just like, oh no, and then like the fucking full recording, not the sound clip bit, but the full recording, fucking person after person, just one after another, just fucking leaving the VC. Like,
Yeah.
I got pussy pics. You want to trade pussy pics? I got my pussy right here. Where are you?
Okay. Why does that sound like Smash for like a bare second there?
No, in the background, just yeah. Understandable reaction when you get offered pussy pics from first key.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
You didn't have to boost the server, but thanks.
Oh, I just want it to be fucking any color but white.
I'm giving you the roll. Calm down.
I hate being white.
That's so solid offbeat.
It makes me.
And the fucking channels or VCs are basically work in progress still too. Because I haven't really gone around to fixing that. So there's basically nothing as of right now. Forgot to tell you guys that.
That's fair.
I
mean, if you want help working on the server, man, like Pizza's got experience with this. Like, I can help you set up a server quick.
I too have experience as well.
I'm a bit busy.
Yes, you are. So I run your server for you, essentially. Not really.
I might as well just tag the moderation chat and tell you guys tell them that you guys are fine or cool too.
Yay. I'm fine.
Yeah, you are fine. You are fine.
Ooh. Peeta. Hey. Check your DMs. I just sent you some porn.
Thank you for
Thank you for pointing that out of the blue.
Yeah, I now know not to look at the DMs.
No, look at the DMs. Some good porn. There's like titties.
I
and
swear to
everything.
God, it's a fucking pocky. Okay, that's what the fuck it is.
Okay, listen. You don't have to expose me in 4K.
Like, I haven't even checked it yet. I'm just calling it right now. It's a fucking pocky.
Listen. Listen. Okay,
I can't go to fucking Kroger's without being reminded of those fucking chats.
You know what? Same pizza, same.
Look, you know what? Just to make up for it, here you go. Another titty pic.
A what?
Titty. Check your DMs. This is just, it's tits. There's your pocky, you fucking moron.
God, you have to be aggressive.
No, I have to be.
Okay, there we go.
Am I blue?
Weird.
No, you're not.
I'm not blue!
You're not, because you have to fucking booster roll.
Now I gotta fucking unboost the server.
Yeah, unboost it.
I think I have to leave and rejoin to do that, actually.
Oh, goddamn.
You just boost a different server.
No, there's a boost cooldown.
Yeah, you have to actually transfer the boost to a different server.
I'll be right back.
It takes like 7 days to do that. There you go. Hold on. There you go.
There we go. Yeah, I'm blue now. I don't care about the real name. I'm blue.
Pizza and Lumi are cool, FYI. There we go.
I mean, hard to call me anything but cool, and I'm after just coming in, dropping a bunch of info.
Well,
I know your language.
Not wordily, okay? It'll take me some time to process all of this.
Oh yeah, but it's just something. Quite frankly,
I'm just telling you that you guys are chill.
Yeah, I don't need your monster jumping down my throat. I already had the cast server a few times.
Throat fucking try as fuck too.
Oh, do you want to know what's even funnier?
Oh god.
I joined Fox, then on my main account they banned me immediately.
I know that.
Yeah, I remember at one point they banned me and then said I ran like a pussy. I think you were involved in that actually, because I was like, I didn't leave, I got banned.
I thought you left though.
Yeah, and then I told you like I didn't check the logs. You checked the logs, I was banned.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I told Plague that too, and she did show the logs. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and the Plague was involved. So.
Yep. I wonder if she's still involved to this day.
Last I checked, yes.
Yeah, I thought so. Like, I expect her to be the last person that doesn't have any skeletons in her closet.
Look, I'm just saying, alright, Neo, kind of fucking hilarious, got doxed off her Steam.
And her Facebook name is still there, too. Like, I can still find it on her Red Bubble.
Oh, dude, it's even funnier because Fursky's whole docs is under her Fursky Doodle Facebook page.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah. That's where we got her full name, Sarah McCourtin.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, technically, we had her full name already because of the Marcus situation and the police report.
That too, yeah.
Yeah, but
that's like private at the time.
Yeah.
I had it. I was the one who gave it to Peaches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we also got it from the Facebook.
I mean, since it was already from Facebook, because I don't have an issue with that.
Yeah. Man, they lost their shit at the fucking Google Doc of all their fucking info.
Okay. Pizza, I have a question, actually, about the whole Marcus thing. When did Cass tell you about it?
The Marcus thing?
Yeah.
Cass never told me about it. I just remember Fursky.
Let me elaborate on that. Sorry. When did Cass tell you about Coyote not sending the tip line to Marcus?
I was the one who confirmed that.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you.
Now, I was the one who was initially saying that Coyote never made that. I don't. Cass bringing information to you, like when Cass supplied you with information, 9 times out of 10, around that time especially, it was coming from me, regardless of what he was telling you.
Oh, interesting, because he basically
lied.
Yeah, lied. Good to know.
Yeah.
Well,
I was the one who dropped the
shit in the list.
The Coyote situation popped off as quick as it did because of what I did. Recording Coyote's admission to flirting with Sappho, dropping it on the farms. Sappho gets involved on the farms under Peetzard. Some back and forth happens. I do a little research, come to find out there never was a warrant. And that's when things started to add up.
You know what's funny? I did actually call the Washington Police Department too.
Well, you wouldn't even have to call them. Like there's a government
files at least that are public, but just for it to be easier for me, I basically do not do that kind of research.
Lumi, you said they were freaking out about the socials. Mm-hmm. How bad? Because I haven't been watching.
At the time, they were like I know First Q lost her shit. So did Neo.
Yeah, let me see it. I actually saw that too.
God, how did you see it? What I had.
And not to say I have already been doxxed before, so it kind of doesn't really matter anymore.
No. The reason I'm asking how did you see it is because this happened in Foxden.
Oh, the socials?
Yeah, them freaking about the socials happened in Foxden, which was a hidden server most people didn't have access to.
And May?
No.
April?
Not in May. This happened in September, I believe.
Lumi's talking about after the part 2.
I was never in that server. I left that May.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the September shit.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I just woke up.
It's funny. They're freaking out about social media profiles, but if they knew what I had.
Do you do you did a OST scan?
A what?
An OSIT scan, and just basically found their socials from there.
You're talking about OSINT?
Yeah, OSINT.
The open source intelligence. It's not a scan. It's a concept based around finding information, public information, piecing together data in such a way that leads to either the development or the discovery of new data. It's basically like PI work, as cringeworthy as it is to say. Oh, God. But I have my own little ways of finding info.
Fair enough.
Yeah. If they're freaking out about Facebooks and shit like that being shown. Yeah, they'd have a full blown mental breakdown if they saw what I had.
Have you heard that Cass is trying to OD and it wasn't sent to the ICU?
Oh, that's a rumor.
It is a rumor, but I basically talked to Dark Knight about it, and she was like, "I don't want to talk about it, so it's basically my business to know."
It was a rumor started by, I'm not going to say who, but
Cable?
It's
Cable and Medicare forms.
No, I haven't touched them. I haven't even looked at the Medicare forms.
Oh God.
They're a Kiwi farmer. That's as far as I'll go.
Yeah.
But they started. It was a rumor to troll on Cass. That's its purpose. Cass never tried to commit suicide. The person who made the rumor did it because it makes him look even more like a pussy. Suicide baiting. He's just walking down the same path as Sappho, basically.
Yeah. Well, I was going to call it sympathy baiting, but that's kind of softballing it.
Pizza?
Yeah.
I just found these. They're sending.
Oh my God, I'm just going to stop it.
What is it, if you don't mind me asking?
Logs.
Still trying to figure that out. What was this? This is old shit, though, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to, because I know I was posting screenshots of them freaking the fuck out.
Oh.
I'm trying to find those real quick. Hydration.
Pepsi is life.
I disagree.
Well, fuck you.
No thanks.
Yeah, I'll agree. Let's...
Might as well fucking check Twitter in the meantime.
Speaking of the medical forums, I looked at the medical forums one time, and that was to laugh at what I saw, because it was right after I texted Cass. Pulled his info. Cass was threatening to interact with Elias's family, and that's crossing a line for me.
When was this?
So this was back when shit. When was it? I think it was like July. No. Yeah.
Was it in July? Because from what I recall, it was from June.
It might have been. Hold on.
Like mid-June, almost.
Fuck. Let me go to the Google Voice. It'll tell me. Archives. June 15th. All I did was text a number that I believed to be Cass. Hello, Cass. That's all I said. Next thing I know, people are having a fucking breakdown. Like, and then I get text from another Google Voice number. Let me go read it. Cass goes, Austin Carter? Austin, are you there? And I said, one would think you'd already understand that I'm not afraid of my info being put out there like you are. It's happened more than once. I still haven't flinched. So you just repeating my name to me, that's chuckle-worthy. Although, as I'm sure you've heard, I'm not the one likely to drop your info, so if you had any brains at all, I'd refrain from threatening him like you've been doing. And then he goes, let's play a game, Austin. And I said, you can't help but LARP even more, can you? Let me see, let me just ... And that, at that point in time, I started having his his mom's number, or I believed it to be his number at the time. I had that number and his dad's number call each other at the same time. I had his grandmother or grandparents' phone number and his number call each other at the same time. He started getting phone calls from all of his family members back to back to back to back. And he goes, why do all of this, Austin? And I said, you're the one who made the choice when I gave you the ultimatum, Joseph. And he said, what ultimatum? Austin, can you hear me? And I said, continue to play stupid and we'll give that tool that I've mentioned on more than one occasion a few test runs. Do you remember what I said it did? You know what? Never mind, choices out the window this time. He said, what tool? Austin, what are you on about? Austin Carter? And I said, keep the content rolling in. You've already given yourself away. Would you like to know how? And I said, I don't suppose it matters. Anyway, I'm going to get some sleep. Maybe I'll wait to send your info to every sentient being on the internet so that you'll entertain me more with your spurgery. The desperation gives the milk a sweet taste, if you know what I mean.
Honestly, if you want to get the milk, you are basically already getting rotten milk from Neo to begin with. She's basically the cow at that point.
I was the one who put her on blast on the farms for the rero shit. Or, well, I'll admit that info didn't solely come from me. That came from Lumi.
Hello.
Yeah.
Basically, Neo already told me they were retro too, so that's another plus too.
Look, the way I'll say it is the reason we found out Riro was this fucking absolute retard was because Neo posted a screenshot where Riro could edit the post and then claimed that
yeah. Pizza already sent that screenshot and sent it, which I grabbed that from
Yeah, but that screenshot's from me because I was in the walls at the time.
I had to fucking beg you to let me share that. I was like, I want to do it because the way I typed it out, dude, like it was like at one of those fucking like, you know, words can't explain. It just hit good.
He just kept asking me, so I was like, fuck it. One screenshot.
Okay, not only that, fucking archivalist.
That's definitely either New York House.
Yeah, that's like their third time doing this shit, dude. Like, they're so fucking predictable.
Most people are.
Fair enough.
I don't think it's solely Neo. I haven't done the research. Frankly, I don't feel like it's worth it. Like,
it's not as bad, is what I'm trying to say here.
The thing is, these people are so retarded. What they're doing is they like the archivalist just like, it can't be me, because Neo's account isn't shown in the corner. Our archivalist, I hate to break it to you, all you gotta do is right-click, remove node.
Yeah,
delete node.
You can also use different browsers too.
I can't get over the fact that fucking like there's two things here. Okay, from the very beginning. Like I've always been fully public about who I am, my personal information. I don't give a fuck, right? Like Lumi. Tell North what you have, Lumi.
I don't have it anymore because I restarted my laptop. But what happened was Pizza very confidently every single time I make a joke about doxing himself, he proceeds to call out that his name is Austin B. Carter, who lives in some address I don't remember, and he very frequently gives me his social security number.
Why?
Because it's funny.
To show that I don't give a fuck.
Like, I had it. I called it out to him at one point.
Okay, people can actually commit fraud with that. Like,
good luck.
If you don't care, then I guess.
How many of those people are going to be capable of doing that, though, North?
Probably as many as I cannot count.
See, that means you can't count to one.
Okay, come on.
Because the thing with them is you need to understand a bunch of them are fucking LARPers. Like Emily in there, right? Miss Emily, right? She claimed to be IT and all that shit. She lost her shit when I put her name in the corner. This fucking retard didn't know what HTML editing was.
I called it out too. That's
yeah.
The special part about this. I'm not even in IT.
I am. I'm getting into IT. I'm going to be doing IT support next fucking years, of course. But here's the fucking thing. Miss Emily lost her shit because she thought I hacked her fucking account. Miss fucking Internet Security couldn't comprehend that all I did at one point to fool them into thinking I was in the VC was create a server named Foxden, named a similar fucking, made a VC with the same fucking name. And I just took a screenshot like that. That's all I had to fucking do to fool these fucking retards.
Oh my god,
they are downright fucking brain dead, North. That's what you need to fucking understand.
Actually brain dead.
Here's the point that I'm going to make when it comes to this shit, right? So, people are all antsy about their personal information. What people don't realize is just how easy it is to get people's personal information. It doesn't matter how hard you try to hide your shit. It's always going to be accessible publicly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's including your social security number, by the way. Taking a picture of your social security card and posting it on your social media.
Why the fuck would
there's
you do
a
that?
very small chance that anything will come of that. Because for one, the people who have the and I'm not saying it's difficult to do, but the people who have the know-hows on how to profit off of knowing your social security number, they're going to have the know-hows on how to acquire your social security number without you giving it to them. It's not going to make a difference either way. Like,
because you're already rated to begin with, that doesn't really matter.
It's not about whether or not it doesn't matter. It's the fact that people who would be able to get that number would get it anyways. And what I'm saying is that the people in Fox Mafia are so fucking stupid they thought a HTML edit was a fucking hack. So none of them, I'm saying this confidently, none of them would fucking know how to do something that regardless how fucking simple it is.
Hey, it's called expect element. Get it through your head.
Here's the thing, North. They fucking, you definitely saw this. They posted people's faces, right?
Yeah.
And one of those faces was meant to be me. What they did was what I did. I went through Fursky's Twitter to fucking find a specific picture she drew because we were laughing at it. And I accidentally stumbled upon Fursky's fucking face.
Oh no. The
right?
She's gonna wash her fucking hair, bro.
She does. But here's the thing, right? They did the same thing to me. But what they found was a picture I edited of an artist called fucking Dea Muniz, who wanted to see what they'd look like with green hair, and they assumed that was me. That picture with the green hair, that's not me. I don't have wavy hair. I have dead straight hair for a fucking start. And two, I'm not from Latin America. I'm Polish. And for fuck's sake, easy proof I'm Polish. Do cholery jasnej zastrany, gdybym kurwa nie było z Polski, to bym kurwa nie znał polskiego. But I do. I speak Polish.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you said that you were Polish in the April call. So I don't know why. Oh my god.
The thing is, North, people who have seen me, right? I don't like showing my face. It's not just because of privacy, right?
Yeah,
it's less privacy and more I want people associating me with my little cat face. That's just my preference. But the thing is, I look painfully Polish. I have the square face of a fucking Pole. I do. I've got dark eyes. Like a Pole. I have fucking brown hair. Like a Pole. I have a fucking stocky build. Like a Pole. I look like a Polish person. These fucking retards saw a Latin American person.
I was asking if you were rapping. Like
MC Lumi in the fucking club.
Jesus.
Nah, I wasn't rapping. But
these people don't know very much. Every single time any legitimate evidence was shared, or any info at all, if a link was provided, shit, it could be a fucking Twitter link. Oh, be careful, it could be an IP grabber.
Oh, I actually have a screenshot of them freaking out, and then Neo being like, I got you guys, I confirmed it's safe.
Dude, I don't have to fish somebody to get their IP. I can get your IP right now if I wanted to, without any interaction whatsoever.
Don't you worry, Pizza, I'd give it to you. I'd give it to you, man. The thing is, right?
I've got Jesus Christ, it reminds me of fucking like when I looked into Spike. Her passwords, dude. My god.
Oh, dude. And then Pizza found out I knew Spike years back. That was a trip.
You know what the funny thing is? Is during that whole North and Spike and Senate call.
Yeah.
She tried to claim that she was groomed by Furry Valley, right? But I have a recording where she didn't know who the fuck Furry Valley was. Like, she didn't know anything about it. So she lied through her teeth with that.
Look,
I want to add on to that if possible, too, because if you don't know, I basically told Spike was already planning to talk to previous FE members of trying to get a gotcha at you, and I do have that recording.
Can you pass it
along? Trying to get a gotcha.
Like, as in to, like, say that you weren't a part of Fairy Valley, and that the whole, like, Samba thing was fraudulent.
You know, it's funny. I wish she would have put a little more effort into it, because if you go into Furry Valley and you mention my name once, they will ban you immediately.
This is the thing, though. Spike didn't actually join from that server. I basically told her it was basically already a bad idea to communicate through specific DMs alone.
Look, I'll give you some sliver of an idea of how Spike is, right? I knew Spike back when I was like 15, 16, right? And I met her through the commentary community back in the day. Because we both watched that content. She's the first one to ever get me into Discord, and I just never used it. I think she got me to Telegram at some point, actually, but I just never used that either. And I got a new phone number. Woohoo. But Spike at the time, like, even back then, she would have been in her early 20s. She was fucking slow, right? Her whole fucking shtick was she was drawing fucking Sans Undertale self-cessed fucking shipping porn, fucking Binding of Isaac OCs. I fucking remember this shit. And the only reason... Oh, I'm serious.
Binding of Isaac, dude. What the fuck?
Oh, dude, no, I don't think you understand. The only reason I know this is because back when I knew Spike, Spike didn't go as Spike Faye. Spike went as Aftil Nifty. And if you say that name to most people from back then, they will fucking feel a shudder go through them. Because Spike at the time was a fucking weirdo. Nobody fucking wanted to associate with Spike after they fucking realized just how fucking weird she was. Also, relevance thing, by the way, Spike at the time went by they, them, because Spike identified as a fucking robot.
Don't forget about the Minecraft feral porn.
Oh yeah, that was a funny thing. We were in the Senate VC, and I was messing around.
You did mention that, yeah.
Oh, no, it gets funny. I don't know if you were in the call, actually.
I was.
You might have been.
I
was.
Was.
So I found Minecraft feral in her follows on Fur Affinity. So, to take a little jab at Spike, I said, yeah, man, I found this Fur Affinity account. I had, like, it's following Minecraft feral porn. And what did Spike say at the time, North?
Fuck, I forgot. Like,
Ew.
Ew.
Ew, that's disgusting. What the fuck?
Really? Just
yeah.
Like,
yeah, she thought it was disgusting, like, even though it was her account.
Like,
oh hey, we're hanging out. Hi guys.
Oh my god. I forgot about that clip.
Yeah.
I sometimes wonder how many people have actually gone through the exports that I put up there.
Because, I've gone through some of them, but you know me.
Well, I know you have, because if you didn't, you wouldn't be fucking with me about the Pocky.
Puts Pocky in mouth.
I'm gonna fucking shoot myself.
I hate that
yeah.
you actually bring up the narrative of that. Now I know it.
And no. I don't... See, here's the thing. I consider Pizza a very good friend of mine. Like, I love the guy to bits. But, like, if you're a friend of mine, I will tease the ever-loving fuck out of you. That's how I function. They can tease the ever-loving fuck out of me for whatever they want. I'll take it fucking head on. Okay. But it goes both ways. I will tease him. So, occasionally out of nowhere in VC, if it's quiet, I'll just go, "What's Pocky in mouth?"
And then I'll flip the fucking table.
I'm just saying, man. I've seen those role plays. They're fucking shit.
Oh my god.
Mate.
And Cass's obsession with fanboys too. That kind of made me uncomfortable too.
Fanboys? No. See, North. You're missing the thing. It's not just fanboys. He likes them looking extra fucking baby.
Yeah, that actually reminds me. If you would have looked at the exports, Cass did send a couple questionable things that I didn't really... at the time, I kind of overlooked them. I don't know very much when it comes to the art portion of the younger... What do you call it? I don't even know the difference between Lolly and Shota. Like, I don't know the difference between the two.
Right. Lolly is a girl, Shota is a girl.
Yeah.
Shota's boy too.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
I know my weep terms. I used to hang around in anime circles when I was a kid.
I watched fucking Berserk for a living, dude.
Yeah, no, I watch good anime.
Well.
Go ahead, Pizza.
Yeah, I haven't seen the shit enough to know whether or not it qualifies as such things. But I did raise an eyebrow for a split second at the time, but gave him the benefit of the doubt because, I mean, for obvious reasons, we were
banging,
God, no,
exchanging potties romantically.
Look, when all of that shit, when the fallout happened, like he was spreading this fucking. Like the slander and the lies, saying that like I was obsessing, I was a yandere and all of this shit. But if you go back and you listen to the recordings, every single time a relationship is brought up, I start talking about how I'm not really comfortable with it, how I want to back away because I'm afraid of getting hurt. And then he keeps trying to twist my arm and pull me back in. Like you will hear that shit yourself if you listen to those recordings. Like he's manipulative as fuck, and it's hindsight's 20 like it was. I feel like a retard for falling for that shit. I had feelings for him. I wasn't in love with the motherfucker. I wasn't going to let myself fall in love with him because fuck that. Like I could smell the fuck boy on him to an extent.
Dude, I've said this to Pizza multiple times. I'm not gonna judge someone for catching feelings. Quite fucking frankly, I will still make fun of him for it, and I do. You shit taste.
Here's the face.
I've heard you say that you and Cass were dating, North, but Cass was lying to you when you said that.
Yeah, I know that. At least now I do, but at the time, no.
Yeah.
Cass will go for whatever he can. That's what I'm hearing. Yes, if I was like Cass Warren Fox, I'd be rolling them pussy.
Oh my god.
Not only did he use a minor as bait, but he is cool with legitimate pedophiles. I will say this right now. Korova Milk Bar is a pedophile.
Mm-hmm. Do you see why I was all for getting pizza in here? He's the one with all the information. My memory is unreliable. I don't remember everything. I've got severe memory issues. Well, However,
I'm glad
Peter here.
Because holy fuck.
Peter here knows a lot.
The only reason people know that Cass was using Spellblade is, and all of that shit and Korova's fault in the matter, but it's because I was able to make the connections with the data that was pulled. If you look, we looked back on it. We dug into Spellblade, or I did, and Linky did as well. I told Linky to go back and look at archive sites of Twitter and shit. Linky found some shit. Only gave me a small bit at first. I had to like twist Linky's arm to get the rest of it. And when I looked through it, it was basically it was a Google Drive owned by Spellblade. They were a minor at the time when they created it, full of screenshots of different conversations. One was with someone named Sasha. One was with someone named Brandon, aka Metal Doomer. And one was with someone else.
King.
So Metal Doomer.
King?
Metal Doomer. What?
Wouldn't one of them be King then? Because I know that was Kuroba's old name.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Metal Doomer was not King. Metal Doomer and Kurova are two different people.
Mm-hmm.
But Brandon, he lives in Florida. Was aggressively coming on to Spellblade as a minor. Like, aggressively. Like, I mean, you look at the shit, it makes me sick reading over the shit. Sending nudes, talking very graphic, and Spellblade's entertaining it. Not saying that it's their fault. I mean, they were a kid. Kids are naive by default, right? So,
yeah.
They Spellblade and this Brandon person ended up having a falling out of some sort. Don't remember the specifics. It doesn't really matter. But that's how those experts came along. Sasha was another pedophile. There are screenshots of Spellblade reassuring Sasha that Spellblade wasn't going to out them as a pedophile. And Spellblade blocked Brandon, the pedophile, blocked him. And Brandon goes to King, aka Korova, bitching about how Spellblade, a minor, had blocked him. And King, I shit you not, says that Spellblade was in the wrong for blocking a pedophile. Not only that, with the information that Cass has communicated through VCs, Kurova and Cass, but especially Kurova, was very heavily sexually involved with Spellblade in the very beginning of their friendship.
Which, if you do the math, Spellblade was a minor when they were sexual with Spellblade.
Okay, no wonder why Cass and Corolla are just sticking to each other and like VR chat shit.
It's all troll shielding.
It's all you guys can talk.
When somebody, it's when people of this level of degeneracy are close in proximity to one another. It would be a leap to say that there's any loyalty there. The only thing that might appear to be, loyalty is fear. They fear that if they were to leak anything on one person, that person's going to retaliate and leak shit on them. And they're all guilty of some really fucking horrible shit. That's why they stick together. It's because they're afraid that if they break from the circle, that they're going to get outed.
Yep. I was going to add on to it, but thanks for that. To put it short, to basically put it in a small terms, they're just basically troll shielding.
Yeah. Nobody's looking out for each other. Everybody's looking out for themselves by adhering to everyone else's expectations.
Because at that point, they'll just be put on blast on that alone.
If you walk away, it's a perfect example is me walking away. I didn't even walk away on bad terms. I just left and I was like, I'm done. If Cass wouldn't have lashed out like he did, spread lies and stuff, it would have died right there. Like it wouldn't have gone anywhere at all.
Well, there was multiple factors of how that could have ended though. But he just decided to dig himself a bigger hole and then wonder why the hole's there to begin with.
The fact of the matter is that me walking away, he for some reason suddenly saw me as a threat and wanted to do everything in his power. He desperately tried to discredit me for literally no reason because I wasn't making any claims at the time. I was just walking away. It was going to die right then and there if he let it. But he panicked and succumbed to his own paranoia.
Yeah, he made petty reasons as to why he was going after you as well.
Yeah.
Just petty shit in general.
And the outcome for anyone else who would have left would have been the same. Except the difference between me and the rest of them is that I don't have dark shit that I'm hiding. So I haven't used kids as bait for pedophile. I don't even identify as a pedophile hunter. I cringe at people who like openly identify as a pedo hunter because it's just weird to do that.
Yes, my optics are amusing. Woohoo! Look at me.
No, but I think they all are low-key aware of the fact that if they were to try to walk away, that somebody in the circle they walked away from would go on the offensive, kind of like what happened to me. Offensive. Except I didn't have shit to hide, so they ended up looking stupid, not me.
Offensive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab some water real quick.
Lumi, where'd you go?
I love to pet some cats, since you asked.
Sniffle.
I like cats.
Cats are gross.
And the only reason I'm muted is because, like, there's no need to have me fucking leaving and North's recording, you know?
Oh,
Because obviously, like, North's gonna be recording this.
well, no shit.
It makes sense, no?
You notice how everybody just, follows my lead?
What?
With the recording bit.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I muted myself so your recording wouldn't be fucked.
Damn.
Because I had to go downstairs to pet some cats.
I feel like I'm like the only one who has like consistently recorded since the beginning.
Yeah. You don't record every conversation you have with me, though.
Not every, no, I don't have a reason to.
Aw, but I say some funny shit.
You do.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, and then we're like, damn it!
You forgot. You already had a chance to clip the part where I said that I thought you were in your mid-30s. You had a chance.
Maybe I'll get the clip.
Damn.
I have a recording of Alduin just fucking cockriding Lio, and it's hilarious.
What?
Not literally.
I know.
Obviously.
Just metaphorically. But I didn't hear what you said.
And Alduin, being
Sucking up to Lio.
nervous, not a suck up, but he, I don't know, he tripping over his own anxiety and saying things that draw suspicion, but it's not. There's nothing to be suspicious about. It's just him wording things weird.
Yeah,
and then
Alduin's being Alduin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Alduin. He's chill.
Fucking
Like a lot of the people that were in Fox Mafia I got introduced to personally because of pizza. So.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like Alduin and all that.
Well, he technically wasn't even like Fox Mafia. He came into Fox Mafia because I invited him. In the very beginning, okay, it started out with the only reason I came around these communities was to spread awareness about Furry Valley. That was the sole reason. Yeah. I went into Benji server, and through Benji server, Coyotes, and then there was Lab Rats, but Lab Rats was kind of dead anyway. The Cepho shotgun incident happened, which, oh, by the way, I have the entire recording from the lead up, the beginning, throughout the entirety of the middle section, and as it concluded. 911 calls included, by the way. I have the entirety of it.
Wait.
And
welcome to pizza.
Yeah. That's immediately after that. That's when me and Cass met, and a VC and Coyote server, and he pulled me into his server, and we went from there. I climbed. I got mod and started making the bot stuff. That's when Fox pulled me into his server, and that's where I met Alduin with him and Darkwing and all of them. And then I pulled Alduin into Fox Mafia. I had to kind of like convince him. Like he was hesitant at first, but
I forgot who Darkwing was.
Darkwing was Fox's roommate that he shot at.
Yeah. Okay.
Huh?
Which I also have the recording of. Not the actual shooting, but 10 minutes prior.
No, I forgot that happened.
Yeah.
Man, I still remember that recording of fucking Fox's Year being like, yeah, but that information comes from Lumi, so like salt. It's like, mate, why would I fucking spread around shit about First if I didn't know it was true?
And not to mention too, like, he was kind of defensive during that scandal alone until he had to leave Fox Mafia. Because of the streaming.
Fox is he's a bucket of inconsistency.
Well, not just a bucket. He's just a drunk tart in general.
It's
and that's kind of
like,
leading up to that.
I put SETI on blast in Gilded Pooh's server for being a zoophile after finding evidence of him lying. Basically, after Layo's part 1 on Castrompt and the bit with SETI following those feral porn accounts or whatever, I went to SETI in DMs and was like, yo, we got to address this. I want to know like what your excuses are. I want to know what's what. And he gave me his excuse verbally and in text. Although verbally, what he said was that when he first followed those accounts, they weren't making feral content. And then he fell inactive. And then during his inactivity is when they began, making feral content. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. At that point in time, to my knowledge, SETI had never lied to me. So I had no reason to doubt what he was saying. Fast forward, I don't know how long. It was a little while, but I'm talking to Lio. And then I get the idea in my head because Lio's fairly convinced that SETI is a zoo. I was still at the time giving him the benefit of the doubt. But I also kind of humored Lio a bit. And I thought, well, let's go with one of the excuses SETI used, being that they started creating feral while he was absent. It's like, how can we prove, or at least lend credit to his claim? I went to SETI's account and looked at the creation date of his account. And then I went to the feral channels, or whatever the fuck they're called in Fur Affinity.
Channels.
And
Gallery.
yeah, they were they were creating feral content from the fucking beginning. Not only that, but SETI's account, if I remember correctly, it was created after there was already, I mean, it was solely feral porn. There was never a time where they didn't do feral porn. And SETI's account creation was during the time when they were creating feral porn. So he knowingly followed that shit. There's no way he didn't, because feral porn was like the only fucking thing that they made. So I caught him in a lie, and then I put him on blast. And then he was talking to SAR Bomblecat, which is another story entirely. But or no, wait, was it SAR? I think it was SAR. But he was going to come into Gilded server to defend himself. He entered Gilded server. I think he was there for maybe 30 seconds, and then he yeeted the fuck out after he saw what I posted. Like, he didn't even try to defend himself. And during this, and I have the entire, like, all of this recorded, me breaking the news to both Fox Azure and SAR Bomblecat in VC as I'm finding this shit out. And Fox was being his typical uppity self, like confirming everything I was saying. He was backing me up, saying that, yep, what he's saying is right. I can confirm everything Peetza's saying is right. And this is really sus. Like, there's a problem with SETI. Like, he's had that attitude about him, right?
Oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. You know why?
Because he's defending him now?
Not only that, he's openly defending the fact that he basically wanted to quote-unquote interview me because I banned him from the server. Because whenever he's trying to say that he wants to interview me, he'll just go to full purgatory mode. And then I was able to catch that, like, instantly, so I just banned him off and unfriended him. This was... Let me actually check the date, actually. Hold on. Yeah, this was in October 29th when the stream happened, or 2 days after the stream occurred. So, yeah, really interesting.
Yep, and then Fox kept coming to me in DMs about it. Saying that, you know what, let me go back and see if it's, I don't even know if it's still there. Fuck. I'll just look at the fucking exports. Let's see. Dumps. Exports. Groups, guilds. Unorganized. Where the fuck is it?
Excuse me.
Direct messages. Fox's War. Alright. This was June 16th. Or May 16th. He goes, should I hold my tongue about SETI? My instinct is to confront him, but I don't want to compromise anything. He's still in my server, too. I said, I see no reason to. If he was going to hide stuff, he already has, given Laya's video. What I provided, being SETI's admission to following those accounts, as well as the dates and lies, etc., qualifies as factual evidence. Do what you wish, to be honest. And he says, so is that a weapons free? And then I kind of just ignored him because I was like, annoyed at the situation. I was tired of finding troll shoulders left and right at this point. And he goes, so did he have any of these works in favorites, or did he just follow the artist? And then he sends me a screenshot of something that's barely relevant. And he says, he went on to say that he will likely come back, but he couldn't a moment sooner. I said, God, I'm going to puke. He never misses a beat when playing the victim card. Watch. If you're consistent with putting pressure on him, he'll start pulling the woe is me, feel sorry for me shit. I don't, nobody, and I mean fucking nobody. Oh, I was responding to him saying, I don't remember when or why I even followed the account. I said, nobody, and I mean fucking nobody, would give any of the zoo files that we went after that same pass. In fact, if one of them were to try throwing that excuse, we would have immediately came down on their heads twice as hard. Also, this excuse is in conflict with one of the other excuses he had used, being, I followed some FA accounts that weren't initially posting Feral before logging out and the artist introducing Feral during my absence. It surprises me that you haven't already caught on to some of the inconsistencies. And then I responded to him saying, Fox said, so did he have any of these works in favorites, or did he just follow the artist? I said, holy shit, Fox. What in the actual fuck is that question? Are you pulling a Cass right now and giving SETI special treatment? And he said, everything he says can and could be used against him, Pizza, you know this. And I said, but you asked me this. And he said, yeah, I don't know. And I said, you're implying that you're manipulating more info out of him, but that question was directed towards me, so... And he said, SMH, whatever, man, excuse me for trying to help. And I responded by saying, I'm shook enough as it is. If everybody starts excusing cases that are already solid just because, oh, maybe this or that, or because they're conflicted about being the friend of a zoophile, I'm going to have a fucking aneurysm. And he said, then I'll stay out of it. I asked you if I could go in and you gave me the green light. Sorry. And I said, I thought you were 100% on the same page as me, but you're asking me about whether or not he favorited the zoophilia. He covered his tracks, so there's nothing there to confirm anymore. Even if I could, I don't see why it'd matter. Dude, one of the things that I thought for sure you were about was not giving a fuck. You've popped off into screaming fits with friends several times over little things. I swear to God, if I witness you, a dude who I'd never think would be capable of granting any form of leniency for any reason after finding out someone was a zoo, cutting him slack while the case is solid, then I'm going to hit fuck it and disappear, because at that point, fucking anything's possible, and I'm not down for being shook any harder than I already am. When I gave a quote-unquote green light, that meant, yes, Fox, you may rip his fucking head off now. And he said, I didn't fucking browse his favorites list, Pizza, did you? And I said, why does it matter? He was fucking following the content, an artist who posts solely zoophilia. And he said, shit, let me rephrase it. Have you looked at his favorites lists? I haven't. We could find a smoking gun in there.
Oh my god, that's inconsistent as fuck. Like, he already knew at the time about those follows was because Kaz already mentioned that to Fox Azure.
And he said, look, never mind, man, this is all you. And I said, I'm not going to address it publicly for a hot minute. I'm focused on the dumps regarding the inconsistencies with Fox Mafia at the moment. If anything, Laya will likely take a few kill shots in his part too. If SETI hasn't fucked off by the time I'm done with all that, then yeah, maybe. For now, I'm prioritizing. SETI's case is a solid one. People are still comfortable being willfully ignorant with Cass, and he's still lying about literally everything. When I say quote-unquote publicly, I'm saying that I'm not putting him on full blast. Fox says, so when are you going to shoot me in the head? Just tell it to me straight. And I said, I don't know. I don't even know how to respond to that. And he said, I won't fight you. And I said, you think I'm trying to fight? And he said, no, I'm just saying that when you come to call me, I'm not going to fight back. So when are you cutting my throat? Am I going to be part of the first wave or an afterthought? And I just fucking didn't even respond. So yeah.
And his trunk tarred face, of course.
At first he was like, I haven't released the recording yet because while I'm breaking the news, I'm sitting there going through the feral shit. So I'm not trying to like share feral. Like I'm wanting to censor this shit before I release it.
Are you talking about SETI's following?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. God, that's a lot of the fest in because I just woke up and I have work in about 2 hours.
But yeah, first Fox was backing me up.
Sorry.
I was just going to say that Fox at first was backing me up immediately, and not only that, but he was uppity as fuck. His usual self when it comes to going after zoophiles or people who were being outed as zoophiles, but out of nowhere, he flips 180s, starts excusing things that couldn't possibly be excused.
Well, the thing is about that too is, he's a theory of mine as to why he's keeping around SETI. It's probably because for his animation project, which will never release. That's just
that's
true.
The animation project? What?
SETI's making a I don't know what it is, but it's like a web comic kind of thing. Which he kind of already pulled that shit earlier before, I believe.
I mean, I know SETI was working on a comic, but animation?
Like comic / animation.
I heard stories about like there being like them like dubbing it or something, like there are voice parts in it.
Yes.
Ah.
And SETI mentioned that to me too, which is probably one of my theories on him alone.
I don't understand why Fox would value that to the extent of defending zoophilia.
That's why I'm saying.
SETI's not like this big. Possibly. SETI doesn't have a big, huge following. He's not a known name. I mean, well, with the exception of being a fucking lolcow at this point, he's not popular. Like, why would Fox lower his standards or what he wants people to believe are his standards to fuck around with something like that? That's going to go nowhere, regardless.
I think I've got more followers than SETI.
Either way, like, it still doesn't line up to what Fox Azure is defending SETI in the first place. So why would you think, out of all what standards he follows, would he keep SETI around?
I think Fox is just desperate to be relevant.
There you go.
I think that's his entire drive.
There you go. That's why I brought up that theory to begin with.
A lot of people are driven by that, actually.
A lot of people. Define that.
A lot of people.
Just a lot of people in general? Or around Fox Mafia?
Fox Mafia especially.
Fair enough.
Like, I'm sugarcoating it when it comes to Fox Mafia.
Oh my god. if I felt exhausted, like I didn't originally plan to wake up at 4 in the fucking morning. But again, I'm sleep deprived, so it doesn't really matter. Wake up eventually.
And I still can't believe that. Or, I mean, I can believe it because they're retarded, but
yeah, you might want to change that.
it's still. Fuck. I don't even know if I have the words. I texted Cass, hello, Cass. And the next thing I know, Neo starts screeching. Suddenly decides to come back from the vacation she took after I, put her on blast on the farms for being Rero. I texted Cass, and then she conveniently decides to come back right there, and then claims that I doxed Cass without supplying any evidence of me doxing Cass, while simultaneously doxing me. Or, well attempting to.
Yeah.
Because that phone number that was listed, that was a Google Voice. That was a throwaway Google Voice number.
But didn't it pinpoint your location, though?
That wasn't necessarily something I was trying to hide.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I'm just saying, like, that was, like, the main location.
Yeah, the zip code 25314 is Charleston, West Virginia.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll read my fucking address out just to prove a point.
Again?
You don't have to.
Fuck.
I keep saying this. The reason I keep saying this is because I've always been this way. And it's like whenever like Fox Mafia and me were having the falling out, they wanted to hold my information and wave it in front of me as if it was a threat to me. And it's like, oh, and when I forget who it was. Fuck. The name will come to me. But somebody tried to dox me, Lio, and I think it was Blue on Twitter.
Kumo?
Kumo?
Kumo
Like the Kumo?
Yeah, Kumo posted it on the community tab with like the pictures of us. Well, I was supposedly in it. And then Tube Bro, I think, was the guy on Twitter.
Well, the info they posted on me, well, I mean, the majority of it was public already anyway. And they got my address wrong. And I believe they got pretty much everything on Lio wrong as well. From what I hear.
Can't confirm. They got Lio's address wrong, so he had to contact that other Thomas Guerra to fucking clarify it.
Not the one that was spreading AIDS, no.
Go
ahead, sorry.
Like, I found this out while I was on vacation in North Carolina. Peaches DM'd me and was like, hey, looking cute. And then I'm like, looking at it, and I'm like, they're really trying to dox me right now? And then I noticed they get my address wrong. And then I hop into fucking Senate. And then I'm like, yo, they got my address wrong. And then I proceeded to post my full address in the fucking arena chat. And then it ended up getting removed by a mod. But I'm sitting there like, yo, if these motherfuckers wanting to like put my information out there, like all they got to do is ask me for my information and I will fucking hand it to them. So
yeah.
Look, I keep muting because I'm eating crisps, but the one thing I'll tell you is I'm shit for remembering stuff. I remember her first name's easy, like Pizza's fucking name is Austin. However, because of his constant repetitiveness of his fucking full docs, I know his full fucking name is Austin Brian Carter. His fucking initials are A B fucking C.
A B C D E F G whatever.
No, I'm not Spanish.
Dude, shout out to the fact that I remember when I was digging into myself to see what kind of shit they could find off of a Lumitro. There's a guy who plays chess under the monicum of Lumitro, and I kept fucking laughing that they're gonna fucking dox me as my name being like, fucking what is it again? It's like Juan Jesus something.
Mm-hmm.
Some Spanish dude. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh god.
Oh, by the way, do you remember Irish LARPer, aka Irish Warrior?
It's familiar.
Familiar, yeah.
Oh, it's Raul Jesus Garcia Picente. We found his My Little Pony fucking website name. And he really, really liked his pony ex-human, Philly porn, all the weird shit.
What?
You know, horses and humans, underage horses, all that kind of shit.
Okay, what?
Yeah, he really liked that.
Why?
Oh yeah.
Why did I have a pop in my head that I just instantly think F and GR?
I don't know much about FNJR, to be honest. Like, I was in Senate, but, like, a lot of people need to understand. When I joined Senate, I didn't join because of drama. I joined because I met Lyle in Mally's server. Mally's a friend of mine who streams. And Lyle told me about Senate, and I was like, not bothered. And then another time he mentioned it, I was like, you know what, yeah, I'll go. So I got, like, almost a personal invite to Senate. I didn't know anything about Senate beforehand. I didn't even know Lyle was a content creator. Until he fucking spoke to me.
Good.
Like, my first ever exposure to Lyle was a call that was published where Lyle was speaking to, I believe, Junkie and Manga Common? Yeah, I think that was it. Like, I had no idea about the history of Senate, and quite fucking frankly, looking back on some of the shit I've been seeing from older clips from Senate, I'm disgusted, and I've made that very fucking clear.
Yeah. Didn't I pull you and Mayo into a call about that?
Yep.
Yeah, when I saw that, yeah, it bugged me a bit. But he owned his shit during the call. So, I mean, there wasn't very much more for me to say about it. He admitted to acting like a retard, so...
Fuck off, you two. I don't care. Sorry, I'm looking at DMs.
God, fucking...
I'm just cheering some music.
Not to mention fucking... SAR running to Fox Mafia and Fox Mafia being there at his defense.
Sorry?
SAR.
Oh, yeah.
Remind me who he is again.
Ashy.
Kind of familiar, maybe.
Shiba Inu profile picture, British guy.
You called him, got into a voice call with him. That I have the recording of.
Oh god, I feel like
you thought during the voice call, you unironically believed that Elias's name was Elijah Fancy. Because you misread Cass's fails at punctuation.
I did, yeah. I did, yeah.
That's pathetic.
It is pathetic. No, like, it had... when I was in that initial call, I'm like, oh my god, Cass, I'm like...
I could literally hear your brain restarting when he pointed that out.
Yeah, like, God. Good fucking grief.
Mate, I'm so salty about SAR.
Yeah. He started... His actions were not aligning with his... There were just too many red flags. I started seeing inconsistencies. Caught him in a couple of lies. And his desperation for me to trust him. To the point of giving me personal info. That combined with the fact that he cared far too much about what people thought about him. And being overly emotional about nothing burgers from Benji. So, like, all of these things adding up. Resulted in me making the decision to look into him. Look through his DMs. And yeah, he was boinking a 16-year-old.
16?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Not only that, they were trading nudes.
Is that why he deleted his account?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So what happened was, I told him before I found it. I said, "Yeah, you gave me your phone number, and I was able to confirm that that was in fact your phone number because I already have access to your account." And he said, "Oh, so
You
what all
sly
have you?"
fox.
Like you could. I have it recorded. Yeah, like
Yeah.
it catches him way the fuck off guard. And he's like, "What all have you done?" Like or something. Like he was like started asking these questions. I could tell he was nervous. And I was like, I've got no I don't have malicious intent. It's just I don't know what to think about you, and a few things that you've done and said just aren't aligning up. And I want to know. I've had enough of giving people the benefit of the doubt and then suffering the consequences afterward. I've had enough of that shit. So I took it upon myself to look into him. And I said, he's like, "Well, you shouldn't have told me that because now I could just change my password." And I said, "You honestly think that I'd be stupid enough if I thought that there was something against you? Be stupid enough to tell you that, hey, I have access before I had a chance to download everything?" Uh, and he was like, "Oh," and then he started to like downplay it and stuff, uh, focusing on like trying to reassure me and stuff, which I kind of just shut him up by saying, "Look, sir, if there is anything that you have to hide that would concern me, uh, I'm going to find it," is what I told him.
I will point this out real quick. Tsar repeatedly offered up his token to Pizza.
Wait, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
He
yeah,
did.
And another thing to point out is when I found out, I got onto Pizza's case. I was like, dude, Tsar would have given it to you. Just go and fucking ask. So at least you have it consensually.
No. Here, I'm going to read the announcement that I made in my server just so that you know why I had. I said, "For those of you who are not familiar with Sarbom Lakat, aka Ashton Osborne, feel free to disregard this announcement. As she was someone who could be found in a lot of commentary community Discord servers. I first met him in Legoverse server, back when I was still a mod for Fox Mafia, and invited him into Cass's server. Soon afterward, my falling out with Fox Mafia occurred, and Ashley was one of the first to contact me as a result, asking if I was ever going to come back. Before I answered with no after giving it a few seconds of thought. As the days and weeks continued to go by, the slandering and lies being spread about me by the Fox Mafia began to get worse. Ashley voluntarily kept me somewhat updated about these things until I found other ways to keep myself updated.
Hi.
Ashley and I were somewhat close during this time. At around this time, Ashley would get into his own drama with Legoverse community. His recounting of events, in his own words, portrayed Benji's community trying to police his actions and presences in other communities of which were outside of their jurisdiction. I bought this fairly quickly, given my own experiences with the community. However, Ashley seemed more bothered about it than I thought to be necessary. I told him to leave if it bothered him so much. He did, shortly before he was banned, which got him even more angry. In voice chats and VCs that would bring up Ashy, I was quick to stand alone by defending him. This is something that I've done and regretted doing in the past involving other people. Fast forward to a VC incident with me, Ashy, and a few other people. Ashy mentioned being in Cass's new server, Foxden, and that people were in the VC. I, mostly as a joke and to fill in silence, said he should hop in and record whatever degeneracy they were talking about. Sar then took it upon himself to download OBS and prepare to do just that, ignoring my responses informing him that he did not have to do that. He stated that he was willing, so I didn't think much of it. Following the developments of the things that followed, Ashley began to try to get closer to me by using strategies that made me raise an eyebrow when observed alongside his other characteristics. Ashley was one to care far too much about what other people thought about him. In desperate attempts to prove his trustworthiness, he would randomly share sensitive information that he wasn't okay with others knowing, like his personal phone number. He also offered to lend me his Discord account token several times, which I declined and told him that I did not want it. If someone offers to void their privacy for you, chances are that they're only comfortable with doing so once they've had time to redact or doctor anything questionable. so there was nothing for me to gain from accepting his offer. I have many recordings that showcase these instances as well as witnesses. These instances, when combined with some new information regarding one of the dramas he was involved in, contradicting the information he gave me, caused me to suspect Ashy of not being who he said he was. Due to this, I took it upon myself to look into him a little more, mostly for my own peace of mind. What I uncovered rendered me speechless. While looking through Ashy's communications with someone named Hawk204, I saw that Ashy was afraid due to being sexually involved in DMs with a 16-year-old due to the minor in question lying about their age. The conversation that followed showed Hawk204 putting full blame on the minor. Looking through Ashy's communications with the minor, it can be seen that Ashy sustained sexual contact with the minor up to present day, even after being informed of the minor's true age, by stating, "Then we did nothing wrong," after finding out that the age of consent in the minor's country was 14. After sharing this info with the other communities and banning Ashy from mine, he ran to Fox Mafia, which was to be expected.
And when was this?
This went...
Hot minute ago.
Shit.
This was in...
I can just get fucking...
I posted the announcement in my server on the 11th of August.
I'll scroll up and see...
Actually, here, North, I'll even read out my fucking announcement for you, because might as well. Tsar has been found to have been communicating sexually with a minor. At first, he wasn't aware of his age and images were exchanged. However, upon finding out the kid's age, the sexual conversations continued. I have an export of the conversation. I have attached, under spoilers, some relevant screenshots. He's been banned from Senate and multiple other servers. The reason I don't want to share these exports freely here is because while the kid's side was wiped free of images by Peetza, Tsar's all remain intact, and frankly, I don't want to share around his nudes. We have been keeping this on the down low due to the fact that we've been trying to find his address to make a police report. However, the op's been blown due to some people immediately running off to talk to other parties involved, Hawk included. Hawk knew and hid the fact from people. For context. Whatever is the kid, do not reach out to anyone to chastise them or to act smart. I've attached screenshots in this announcement with the relevant info necessary. The last one is spoiler to and is one of the less explicit instances of sexual conversation after the kid came clean about their age. I'm going to continue posting screenshots after this. I don't want to post more explicit ones, but I want you guys to take note of the dates. Kid told Tsar Kid told Tsar and it all continued besides the images. The next screenshots will be in relation to Hawk. And I have these screenshots. I can download them and send them to you, North.
I put the full fucking export in my...
I have the uncensored export. You have to censor. You have the modified one.
Like
you just gave me the one where you just removed the kid's details. Not details. You just removed the kid's pictures, but you left the ID and everything in mine.
I'm not telling you to give that. I'm telling you to look in the announcements channel in my server.
Oh, do you have the modified one there?
Like, every instance of any identifiable information has been wiped in regards to the child.
Okay, good. Here, let me just...
Is there nudity in this?
SARS, but they're all
yeah.
spoilered. I spoilered
Okay.
all of them, not
Okay,
safe for...
Here, North. Sussy Baka link, yes, but it's gonna just download the folder for you.
Why is it called redacted?
Because he redacted the images from it.
Oh, okay.
Every instant, like, attachment IDs, channel ID, anything that can be, because, fun fact, even though this took place in a private DM, if you know the attachment ID, the channel ID, and the file name, you can generate a link that can be accessed externally. You can access the media in private areas from an external source.
Mm-hmm.
Was that free?
Being why I did not release those immediately. Yeah. I didn't want to risk unintentionally sharing around CP.
Yeah. Like the expert I got, he redacted the images, but I still have all the image IDs and stuff in there, which is why I only took screenshots, and I redacted the minor's name and username via quite literally clipping everything, putting into Clip Studio, and just redacting the name like that.
Because I wiped those images immediately, obviously.
Yeah.
But even with those images being wiped, you could still generate a link from the data and the exports. Because Discord stores the media. Like, and I brought that up to the authorities when I called them.
Yeah.
So I'm almost afraid to look and see whether or not they took it down. Or not even almost, I am afraid.
Yeah. I mean, they added the whole thing where generated links have a timeout period now.
Yeah, but that does more damage. Because predators can get away with grooming kids and victimizing children. Because, like, let's say, for example, like this exact scenario played out again, where I contact the police with links directed, links leading to actual CP. I hand that over to the cops. First of all, I don't trust the cops worth shit. But I mean, it's like one of the only things that I can do, right?
Yeah, I get that.
You give them a link, and then they go to follow up. But whenever they get to it, God knows how long it'll take them. But once they get to it, if that link doesn't work, guess what's going to happen? They're going to throw that shit in the trash and forget about it. Nothing's going to happen. And kids continue to be victimized as a result.
Yeah.
I don't think it's just cops that do that.
It's authorities in general.
Yeah.
Point is, I didn't realize Pizza had actually posted a redacted zip. Well, not realize, I forgot he did it. And obviously, kind of obvious why I wouldn't want to send the one I've got.
Yeah.
And
if you
go ahead,
you didn't share that in your server, did you?
Nope, I shared redacted screenshots.
Okay.
Yeah, I made sure not to fucking include an export. I think I've sent you a screenshot of the fucking announcement.
Yeah, but that was one of the many ways that I was able to get info in other areas too. Cracking into his account.
Yeah, but here you go. Like, there was another screenshot of it. Like, it's just screenshots. Same thing with Hawk.
I have to go. Yeah, I have to go in like 40 minutes. By the way.
Okay.
But yeah, just to say that.
Yeah. But yeah, I knew that because you told me that the link could be generated, so I was like, yeah, I'm not sharing it. Fuck that.
Yeah.
So, announcement and screenshots. Because at the time, you hadn't made the redacted one yet.
Yeah.
You were working
I still haven't gone through the entirety of what I downloaded from SAR's account. I mean, I have access to Addie's Nazi server. Which is not even a fucking server, it's a channel. I haven't looked at it. God knows what the fuck's in there.
Probably porn.
Is it no. Is it I feel like it's a kind of warp kind of thing. Warp as a Nazi almost.
I don't know. It's probably some weird shit. One thing's for certain, the dude, I swear to God, that motherfucker thinks with his penis.
Yeah, Addie is fucking weird. Every time I hear about Addie, I hear someone being hit on by him. Like, mate, you're like 40. Go outside.
Wait, is he 40?
He's older. I don't know if he's 40. I think he's like 30 something.
He's almost 40, I said.
Oh God.
He was weird. He at first, like, he made it clear to me fairly early on that he was not a fan of commitment, which kind of goes against what I believe. So I knew that, hey, let's not let ourselves develop feelings for this person, which, I mean, as if that was even possible. I mean, fuck. And he would, like, tell me how much he talks about me to the point to where he annoys people because he talks about me so much. And then, you know what my response is at home? To stop fucking talking about me. Like, stop pissing people off. And It's like he wanted me to like feel like overly flattered or some shit. I think that's the response he expected, but it's never the response he got. And fast forward, he went from not being interested in commitment to saying some random off the wall fucking shit like this one time, and I've got it recorded. He says, I'm going to enjoy sitting together and listening back to these recordings 20 years from now. And I said, what the fuck are you talking about? I said, you're literally a rando on the internet. What happened to not being a fan of commitment, dude? Like,
he's a fucking weirdo is what he is, man. Like, here's the thing, right? Tsar did hurt that kid, but Tsar was fucking 19. Addy was still trying to, well, not trying to, he was hitting it with Tsar.
Yeah.
And frankly, I'm 23. 19 is too young for me. So it irks me.
I'm so confused.
He was sexual with Tsar. There's no other way I can say it more bluntly.
Yeah, I'm struggling too.
Did you not? Wow, did you not realize?
No. I mean, I'm struggling to like put it in better words than you did. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like, I find it fucking weird when people in their like late 20s, like mid 20s, late 20s, and on like hating on people who are still teenagers. I find that shit fucking weird.
Like, don't get like. I
not
never
pedophilia, but it's weird.
I never did the like full on ooh with Tsar, but like he would like. He asked for nudes, and you already know how I am. I mean, I fucking threw that shit up in Fox Mafia.
Yeah.
And
they wouldn't shut up about it.
I call it. I'm sorry, pizza, but like I called it. I called it a Costco hot dog. Cause God, no, that's mortally what it looks like. Like it's a Costco hot dog.
It's like it got the simpery that followed. After that, NVC, like it got to where it was like legitimately annoying me. But that, yeah, me and
how much think I felt when I got exposed to that shit, Peter?
Yeah. But how do you think I felt, dude? When I opened that same channel, not too long, I think it was Spike who followed me the fuck up with one. I flinched when I saw that shit. Like, opened the channel and it was, oh my god. Like that's.
Like, I've told you what I think about you sending that shit to Tsar. I'm not gonna repeat myself.
Yeah.
Look, there's a difference. Like, I get where you're coming from. I understand where, you know.
Oh no,
I didn't
it's not a morality
ask him for
thing.
nudes back. He offered to give nudes, and you don't have to. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
There's a difference between, like, think of it this way: an adult supplying someone younger, and when I say younger, I don't mean kid.
Mm-hmm.
Supplying someone who's younger or isn't necessarily when we're talking large age gap. It'd be much worse if I were to ask him for nudes directly, which I never did.
It would be. However, still fucking weird, bro. I've said that multiple times to you now. Still fucking weird, bro.
You keep saying it.
I do, and I stand by it. It's fucking weird, bro.
Whenever I share, it should be pretty clear with how quick I am to not give a fuck with sharing. Like, I don't give a fuck if somebody sees me naked online.
I know.
Like, it's me sharing a nude of myself with someone. It's not like there's no connection there for me. Because it's literally a rando on the internet. It's when I'm looking at it, me doing that, I view it kind of the same way as just like handing over a porn link or something to somebody. Like, it's.
Who does that anymore?
Does what?
Send providing like porn links.
I have.
Like,
wait,
for like,
now
ironically, like, or like just like keeping information.
Oh no! Like, I find something on Twitter that's pornographic, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, this person will be into it," and I send to them.
Oh, okay.
I've never.
The big difference here is though, The people I send it to are older than me. That's one thing. And second, they're not pictures of me. Like, Pizza, again, if it was something I would think is morally really fucked up, I wouldn't be speaking to you.
Yeah, look, I'm not trying to, like... I get where you're coming from. Okay? Like, I have a recorded conversation between me and Sar. A very long and in-depth one. Where he breaks the news to me that he, quote-unquote, has feelings for me. And he has the heart for me. And I tell him, I'm like, look... You're 19 years old. I'm 29. At the time, I was 29. I said that. I'm 30 now. Yeah.
Happy late birthday.
Wait, how old did you think he was?
Like 29 as well.
So I'm in my 30s, and Pizza sounds younger than me.
Hey, I sound like a fucking kid, and I'm 20 years old. Okay,
you are a kid.
Shut up. Anyway, sorry.
But I told him that I've suffered my trials through the teen angst and all of that shit. I said that he's still got a lot of time to find himself and to mature and stuff. Said like a male that hasn't fully matured until like 25, and I said, basically told him that he had zero chance when it came to a relationship with me until he was like 25. Is basically what I told him.
I do have to correct you on this. It's not just males. It's just the brain developing in general.
Yeah. It is.
Okay. Well, point is, I told him that he was too immature.
Sorry.
I said he had to mature.
I'm not sorry. I'm right.
Several years.
I'm not gonna be apologizing when I'm fucking right. Like, Pizza knows this. I have no fucking qualms about correcting him.
Even if it's like the most smallest thing possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't mind being corrected as long as the information's correct.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, then shit.
That's the way he works. Like, here's the thing. My friendship Pizza, like, he'll correct me on shit, I'll correct him on shit. I like being corrected on shit, right? If I do something wrong, I want someone to correct me. Like, he was looking through my fucking HTML, and he was like, oh, this is capitalized, why is it capitalized? And I was like, oh yeah, that's the way the teacher told us to do it. And he was like, what the fuck?
Oh, God.
Like, I do not... Like, it's not that I don't mind. I like being corrected, because then I can fucking improve. And I wish more people had the fucking outlook.
Yeah, the same
If
thing.
I fuck up, tell me I fuck up.
I mean, the same thing kind of applies to, like, if you're just constantly correcting people, like, every 3 seconds, then at that point, it's like, I get you're trying to help, but, like, please at least tone it down a bit, so I can actually clear out my thought. Because I do
correcting him all the time.
Yeah, no. I mean, like, for me, like, I do lose my train of thought whenever I do speak.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Thing is, you have to be open to criticism to grow. That's the one fucking thing I'm telling you.
No, I'm not saying I'm denying that sort of thing. Like, it...
I know, you know.
Yeah. But
no, I'm saying in general. Like...
Yeah.
Look, the one thing I had to learn when I turned fucking 21, right? The way to become an adult and to actually be a fucking adult that's actually valuable to society is to know when you have to admit that you're fucking wrong and fucking learn from it. You never stop fucking learning. Never. You're never gonna be a grown-up adult knowing everything. You're not perfect. You're never gonna be fucking perfect. You'll always have some kind of fuck up in your life where you will be corrected.
Okay, I'm gonna sound hypocritical for this, but that's a general. Like, everybody is kind of involved with that.
Well, with kids, like people who are underage, it's a given. But a lot of people, when they grow up and they're like over 18 or whatever, they think they can't be corrected. And I've experienced this first fucking hand with people who are in their mid-20s. They think they can't be fucking wrong. And I hate that shit. I hate it so fucking much.
Do you think that minors cannot be criticized?
Mate, what part of fucking it's a given when they're fucking kids? Didn't you understand?
Like, when you initially think that somebody can actually provide any sort of, like, value when it comes to doing actions online that can potentially get somebody involved. Like, if you're gonna think that this and that
What the fuck
when
are you
you're
on about?
What
the fuck are you on about? Look, let me spell it out for you, alright? You seem to be struggling with my fucking train of thought here. A minor, by default, has to be corrected as they grow up. That's how they learn. I have a younger sibling. My younger sibling is under the age of 13. I have experience with fucking teaching kids how to do shit. The difference here is that kids are used to the fact that they're going to be corrected. My sibling, who is under the age of 13, I will remind you, has corrected me on stuff. Unlike the typical fucking mid-20s bullshit I've experienced all my life, I can fucking go, okay, yeah, you're right. Fuck it. She has corrected me on things, and I'll accept it if she's right. But if she's wrong, I will correct her. Kids can be right. However, the point I'm making here isn't the fact that kids are always wrong or kids can never be right. The point I'm making here is that kids by default are used to the fact that adults will correct them. Adults, however, for some fucking reason, once they reach the magical age of fucking 21 or some shit like that, they think they cannot be fucking wrong. That's what I'm fucking pissed off about.
Fair enough.
Does that make more sense?
Yeah, it does. That's what I was kind of leaning up to.
Yeah.
Like, people can basically be born evil.
It's a
I've
very
admitted this
variable
whole
thing.
fucking time. Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
You're a retard.
Damn.
Yeah, it's not that simple. Right. Look.
No,
kids
it's
can
the
quote
timing of that.
unquote expect adults to correct it. When I was a kid, I expected adults to try to correct me, but like an adult does not have an obligation to correct a child or to have anything to do with a child. If it's not their kid, it's not their problem. Period.
Yeah.
The parents are the ones obligated to do their job. Not only are they obligated to do their job, the job of a parent is to raise their child to be better than who they are.
Yeah.
Like, if I have a kid, I'm going to raise my kid to be better than who I am.
The problem with that, though, is, like, people don't think about that too much.
No, they don't. Like, North, I've made this publicly available a few times. I think I've mentioned it in the Fox Mafia when I was there. I volunteered at a youth center from the age of 18 to 21, right? And there was a lot of troubled youth there. So I'm more than familiar with troubled youth who don't want to listen to adults. The thing is, right, when you're in the position that I was in, where you are in that youth center and you are in charge of these children, it is your responsibility to correct them when they're there and then speak to the parent if, something else needs to be done. For example, we had a kid who stole an Xbox controller because he didn't have one at home. We corrected action. We explained to them why it's wrong. We told them, why they shouldn't steal. And if they really needed a controller, we showed them ways they could save up money. We spoke to the parent after that. The difference between, just openly correcting the kid is that we have to get parents involved in there. And this was in a professional setting. Well, yes, I was volunteering. I was still under contract. So I was, I guess you could say, what would be the good... not supervisor, it would be more like a caretaker. Like, I was a caretaker within the center. While I was volunteering, the only reason I was a volunteer is because I was unpaid. I had all the other responsibilities of the workers there. Mind you, I tried to stick to the office because the kids were annoying. But I still had to, supervise and correct and shit like that.
I mean, the thing is... Go ahead.
I was just going to say that it's different nowadays, from what I've seen anyway. Today is a lot different than how it used to be. Like, I don't mean to sound like I'm not like fucking 50 years old or anything, obviously.
You basically are.
Back in the day, parents didn't focus so much on teaching their child right from wrong. It was more so oriented around teaching them that there are fucking consequences.
Yeah.
See, like a child with an underdeveloped brain, you could sit there and explain to them all fucking day. It's like, this is what's right. You do the right thing, and this is why this is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they still are going to struggle with those concepts.
Yeah.
Some of them will never learn those concepts. But you teach them that, hey, this consequence, something that you are going to dislike very much is going to happen. If you do this, then they will avoid doing those things.
Yeah. Like, when I was explaining to the kid, like, that's still the controller, right?
That's called development, though.
Yeah. But, like, easy example, like, the kid I mentioned that stole the controller. The way we explained it to him is like, yeah, it is a bad thing. But the consequence of it is, you get in trouble. We have to get the police involved because you're stealing property. So the police will speak to your school because that's the way the process is.
Now, was this from?
But also,
was this from a friend of theirs, or they just?
No, they stole it from the center.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we'd have to get police involved. We'd have to get the school involved, and we would also, have to just generally get the controller back or have the parents pay for the controller. The controller came back. But another thing we mentioned to the kid is that another consequence is that if there's one less controller in the center, you're not going to be able to play with the kids. And you could just see his face drop when I said that. That he would not be able to enjoy playing games together with his friends. Like, you have to give them an assortment of consequences for them to actually understand. Like, when I was speaking to my sibling, right? I often have to correct their behavior because I'm the older sibling. It's my responsibility. And one of the things that would come up, for example, is playground bullying. Right. The kid would be like, yeah, I could just beat them up. And I'd be like, no, don't beat them up because then you'll get in trouble. And then other people will avoid you and shit like that. And I give them some other alternative way to handle it. But that's the way you're meant to do it. You're meant to teach the kid how to fucking handle things responsibly as well. Like, if I go to the kid right now, right? The one thing I'm proud I've managed to do is I've absolutely nailed it into the kid about safety online. Because a lot of the kids are online now. Like, the kid knows not to give their full fucking name. They know not to give their actual name. They know not to give their fucking age. They know not to give any kind of pictures, regardless of what it is. But that's something a lot of people don't fucking do nowadays, and it pisses me off.
I feel like that's a general online safety thing, too. That schools don't really attend to educate once it comes to the U.S. Because at that point, people who are in middle school now have, like, cell phones. Compared to me, which, like, I'd never had a cell phone until high school, or the beginning of high school, actually.
Oh no, I had a cell phone back in middle school age because I needed one for one because I would be out of school and I'd have to call my mother to let her know I'm walking home and all that shit. But also, the thing is, I learned the hard way about groomers online. I learned the hard way about, safety, the kind of shit that's online. My sibling doesn't have to go through that. My sibling has already been taught about all that shit.
Yeah, parenting kind of fucked me up, to be honest. Not to be personal, but like, I was kind of raised. I was kind of raised with shocked content. I'm not going in detail on that. Just it's just shock talk content, and my parents didn't really supervise on that alone. And not only that, too, like, I actually, fucking, I had, multiple, thoughts of, actually even remotely, trying to correct myself throughout high school.
Yeah, just get the key, and you should be able to lock, alright? Good job. I'll actually lock it. Why don't you lock it with the key?
You're muted. There's background
I'm not
noise.
muted.
Oh, okay.
No. I said be right back. I was talking to my sibling.
Oh, you cut off from there.
The responsible thing where I'm correcting behavior and talking to them. I don't yell at my sibling. Like, unless it's like a joke play thing. Yeah, I don't yell at them.
Shit, I would fight my siblings.
Oh no, I'm very responsible. I've seen my mother and her sister interacting, so no, I'm very responsible with this kid.
I don't think it really has much to do with it. Well, you're talking about like a younger sibling?
Yeah.
My siblings, my sister, I think it was a year and a half. This should be something I should know off the top of my head. Man, I'm an
Yeah.
ass. She was born in 95. I was born in 93. So like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would fight. We toughened each other up growing up.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Look, even if there was a less of an age gap between us, I would still continue the way I did, because the one thing you will learn if you have different style of parenting growing up, like parents treat her differently compared to how they treated me. So I'm giving her what I needed growing up, which is open communication and correction rather than, yelling, fucking scolding, and all that shit. You get me?
Yeah.
Like, I want her to be safe and happy, not fucking scared me.
Well, no,
Because then if something happens, she'll come to me. Like, actually, not when I distinctly remember, there was a groomer on Roblox talking to her, she immediately told us. Like, it was immediate, because I had taught her, like, what are the warning signs of, like, if this person says this is this, they're dangerous, speak to me. And she does.
But the thing is, like, people don't understand that. That's like my main point on that. It's just that parents don't supervise their children enough.
Yeah, no, mine definitely don't.
I'm a good example of that too.
Oh no, I'm an excellent example of that. Like, my parents still don't even supervise her as well as they should, but I'm there, so I can keep her safe.
Growing up, the internet was still exponentially developing. Every person, especially around this age range, can claim the same thing, that their parents failed to supervise them.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily put the full blame, like all of the blame on my parent, like my mom or my grandmother. My grandmother was who I was living with. I wouldn't put the blame on her, because the internet to her was still new. Like, she didn't understand it. She didn't know the risks. It was still brand new. But with as much knowledge as we have now, with what we've experienced, it is now down to us to, we know enough to be able to ensure.
Here's the thing, Pizza. That may apply to your family. In my family, however, my parents have always been online.
Same for mine.
Yeah.
Are you saying that your parents failed to supervise you?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Oh, well, shit.
No, my parents absolutely failed. I was using the same shit they were using.
Like, they never teach me anything online. I had to make my own resume. I actually had to, like, figure out when I was at high school, and I taught myself how to make a resume, and I had a job from that alone.
Yeah. Like, Pizza, just for context, my parents were very aware of stranger danger, but they only taught it, like, IRL, and they were more than fine with me, at the time, doing some illicit shit with adults. I was groomed online, and they kind of didn't really see it.
Well,
and a warning sign.
Look, there's confusion there. You say that they knew, but they didn't see it. Like,
no, see, okay. When I say they knew, I mean I spoke openly about speaking to this person, and they didn't even check. I was 13.
Did you make it clear how old the person was?
Yes.
Well, that's on them.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh, it is. I know.
I mean, the kind of same thing kind of applies to me too. Like, I got raped to IRL.
Jesus.
And they didn't believe me, or even go as far as to check anything.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Myself.
No.
I didn't. I've already admitted it. Like, being like 14, 15 years old, I was a lewd motherfucker. I mean, any 14 or 15-year-old would be.
Yeah.
I kept that shit to myself.
No, I spoke to my mother about, like, how I'm excited to speak to this person. But that's the thing. I have this experience now, and my parents are still fucking negligent about that shit. They are. Not to me, obviously, I'm fucking 23. What the fuck are they gonna do? But with my sibling, who is under 13, they still don't pay enough attention. Like, the thing my father used to do is he'd, like, supervise what games I'd play. Which, like, herder, you are under the age of 12, you cannot play 12 plus. You're under the age of 15, you cannot play this. But, my sibling now, like, she has a Discord, right, Pete? Do you want to know who she has on Discord?
You.
Yeah, that's it. And the only reason she has a Discord is so we could play Minecraft together. Because she'd be in her room playing, and I'd be in my room playing.
Yeah,
She has nobody else added.
You told me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's very aware of the fact that she only adds people from her class on Snapchat. She's familiar with the fact that on Messenger she only messages, our parents. It's things like that. I'm on top of it because I'm making sure like the kind of content she watches is fine, all that shit. Mind you, I'm not over her shoulder constantly making sure all the fucking websites she's looking at are fine.
Yeah, no.
But I still sit her down and I'm like, hey, I know this. You're not okay. Are you okay? And I'll be talking to her. No, I'm involved, like my parents were. You get me?
Who do you refer to? But I do get that.
Just in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kid's fine now. She's happy out. She couldn't unlock the bathroom, and that's why I went outside because I could hear the clicking, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Go downstairs, get the key. So that's what she did. Wait, North, I thought you were going to work.
I have 5 minutes.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, no, like, I forgot to charge my phone because, like, usually when I am exhausted from work, I just immediately drown myself on my own mattress. And then, usually, I'm sleep deprived, right? Like,
Yeah, same.
yeah, and I only get, like, let's say, 2 hours of sleep. And I tried to force myself to sleep by resting my eyes, but throughout, I feel like I am sleeping, but I am not.
No.
But I'm not paralyzed by that, just from that alone. But it does help me out with eye rest and everything, but it's...
No, I get it. Yeah, I used to do this. So.
My body's overstimulated almost.
Yeah.
And I went to check my phone and I see you dinging me. I'm like, oh shit,
hi.
Here we go again.
No, to be fair, this conversation has been pretty civil and I don't think anything's gone bad.
Yeah, no. If that were to be the case, I would probably be a lot more angrier than I was before.
I don't see a point in fucking
I don't see
coming and yelling.
Yeah, I don't see a point either. I'm like, oh shit, you're communicating for me and the server. I'm like, oh, okay. Might as well. Fuck it.
Pretty much.
I have nothing else better to do anyway.
I like, listen, I'm not gonna pick a fight, but there's no fight to pick.
Yeah. I don't have a reason to anyway.
Yeah. Like, you said some shit, it was inaccurate, I corrected you, boom. We're done.
And that kind of goes along with the Fox Mafia thing too. Like, I'm kind of in fault, and not kind of, just in fault in general from that alone. Just by the fact that I was spazzing out due to the emotional... Huh?
You mentioned, not fighting because there's no reason to, or something along those lines, but I'm just going to say that there wasn't much reason for you to do some of the things you did before.
Yeah, that's why I'm addressing that right now. Like, I was burning out basically from the emotional impact that my past associates, Fenny, fucking Coyote Lovely, just all of that in general fucked me over big time, including Cass too, when he was trying to manipulate me at the time. fuck, if there was so much I could change back then, I would have probably done it.
Done what?
Make corrections.
It's never too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everything I've been saying from the very beginning. I repeated myself, I don't know how many times. I would share the truth. I'd share evidence of the truth, but people would consciously choose to ignore the evidence and to just blindly follow whatever fucking Cass is saying, which I still don't fucking understand why. Like, I know for a while, Digi had a crush on Cass. Or at least that's what Cass told me. I don't know, but at this point, it could be total bullshit. I don't know. Cass told you he was dating you, while at the same time having very sexual conversations with me. And when all of that shit happened, I'm sitting here like I leaked the DMs, showing evidence. I leaked recordings, but everybody on the who was even semi-adjacent to Fox Mafia, were just either didn't care enough, or were too lazy, or were just willfully ignorant.
Yeah, because lazy and willingly angry aren't basically the same thing. Because
I never said they were. I said either.
Yeah, no, like if they were lazy, they would have it react.
Yeah, some people didn't.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
But I gave people more than enough that was needed for them to at least have their eyes opened enough to know, or at least to know something was up. Anybody who tagged along with Cass for as long as they did, including you for a while, but you were emotionally charged, for lack of a better description.
Yeah. That's fair.
Because of the manipulate, you had feelings for Cass or something.
Yeah.
You didn't communicate. He said that you two were dating. You would think that if two people were dating, that would at least be semi-public, semi-known. I had no fucking clue that you two were doing the things that you were doing. If you listen throughout all the recordings, you'll hear me say multiple times that I was afraid to get close to him because I didn't want to get hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he would try to reassure me. But, you already know the story.
Yeah.
Sometimes when it comes to all of this shit, especially when it's petty drama, because at first that's all it was.
Yeah.
I mean, well, that's actually kind of how it is in general. But just got to step fucking back and look at the shit. You don't pay attention to what it seems like or what you want it to be or anything. The only thing you need to be paying mind to when it comes to weird situations like that is factual information. Meaning things that can be proven without a shadow of a doubt to be true.
And display?
What?
Do what?
Like in public?
Like if you have if you have factual information that you could share, yeah, I think anybody would be obligated to share that if they had it and nobody else did.
Yeah,
and I have been. That's what I have been doing constantly. But when I would share factual information, or when factual information was just there in general, people chose to rely on speculation instead for whatever fucking reason. They ignore facts.
Because it was safer for them to do so.
Yeah.
It's the only explanation I can think of. And when I say safer, I don't mean oh, I'm not going to get exposed then. People just don't want to lose the comfort they've got now.
I get it to an extent. They're all LARPers. They live in their own little bubble of reality. They don't like the world outside of their bubble. But if they had even a little bit of common sense, they wouldn't try to like expand that bubble into other people's area. Like if you want to make believe, if you want to play make believe, you do that shit. Fuck, if I know the words. Somewhere the fuck else, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, not be as obnoxious about it. You don't stir drama into it to make it more interesting, because then that'll just end up with you being embarrassed.
Yeah. Like, the one thing I'll say is pizza is fucking gay, you know?
Hi, girl. Hi.
I'm gonna kill you.
That was the worst. Okay, that was the worst gay impression I ever heard. I'm sorry.
He's literally a faggot.
Wordling. Come on. You gotta do better than that.
Alright, North, you know what? You're chill. Hold on, let me send you my docs. Here you go. Fox Mafia exclusive. You're welcome.
Oh my god.
You're welcome, man. Take a look. I'm Spanish.
Oh my god. It was...
Here, I sent this to you too, Pizza.
Look, I'm Spanish.
Oh my god.
I sent it to you as well.
Oh my god. Fuck.
Yeah, my real name, in fact, is Raul Jesus Vicente. Whatever the fuck the rest is. Garcia, I think.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's my name. I promise. My name isn't Aiden. No. It's Raul.
Oh my god. But no, if there's anything you guys need to tell me, please go ahead. I actually have to go now.
You're gay. That's it.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Please do. No, I'm kidding. No, don't.
You not bet.
Oh god. No. Don't pull Sappho now.
Well, fuck you. Where's
No. No.
Where's my shotgun when I need it, Peter?
But no, I did tell the mods that you guys are chill. Genji,
Yeah.
I want to add on to the default thing too. Genji and Sage also are good friends of mine they basically criticized me about the whole Fox Mafia thing too, but they are still willing to stay help in arms for me, which I really do appreciate, which is why they're mods.
I doubt I'll stick around.
You'll stick around, okay.
I will, just 'cause it's funny.
Yeah.
Fucking
maybe the server will grow and something.
Bravo and
Not Dia, because I already talked to Dia.
I don't know much about Dia. There wasn't enough drama there between me and him for that, but I still think he's weird.
Yeah. But not degenerate kind of weird. Just
I don't
weird.
know. He basically said that Lazzy Lazarus, knowing Lazzy was in Coyote's server, said that he was a chill guy to talk to. Did you know that? There's a lot of logs like that all over the farms.
But that was before he initially actually broke up with Coyote Lovely.
Well, I mean, that didn't really matter. He was saying that a zoophile, a.k.a. zoo sadist, because neither the same thing.
Oh, okay, yeah, Lazzy, yeah. It is weird.
That's one out of a few examples.
But yeah, I will probably keep an eye on Bravo especially, because he's really fucking weird. Probably more weird than Dia.
He's running a gay op right now.
He is, I know. Yep.
Not against Cass.
But anybody in that circle.
No.
No, for Cass.
Yeah.
It's kind of obvious, and I think Papa Pooh was helping him.
If you looked at the exports of my DMs with Bravo, it's a self-report on his part by using the same strategy he tried before. That failed with me. I called him out on it immediately. He's pretending to be against Cass.
Yeah, no, I know he has connections with Guilty Poo. That's the thing.
Oh yeah.
And not only that, I actually was playing Fortnite, and Bravo just suddenly joined the party. He's like, "Oh fuck, I didn't mean to." He just leaves immediately, which tells me he's trying to do something. Which, if he's trying to do a gay job, I don't know what he's gonna gain from me. Let's be real.
Look, I don't have much of an opinion when it comes to Vlad, other than he's not who I thought he was. When it comes to Bravo and that weird shit, just to give you a quick summary, when I was talking about getting info on Kaz, or to be clear, before I left Fox Mafia, long before there was even an issue, I publicly announced that I was going to be looking into everyone, without with there be no exceptions. I made that publicly clear. When I left, I held to my word, and I said that I was going to continue looking into Cass. Like, he wasn't an exception. Cass caught wind of this. What'd he do? He sent Bravo. Bravo came into my DMs saying, fuck, I don't even know how he started. He was being weird like Bravo is. And then he sends 2 screenshots and then goes, oops, I didn't mean to send those. And then guess what? He fucking leaves them there. You think if you accidentally send a picture, you'd fucking remove the shit immediately. Yeah. But now he leaves them there. Guess what they were? They were supposed to be, or he was wanting me to believe that they were Cass's actual docs, when I already knew enough ahead of time to know exactly where that information. It was markwellnewmark@gmail.com. That email, and like Mark Newell or some shit is the name. It was the credentials attached to his Seawolf account that I also had access to. So he tried to pass that off as, oops, I accidentally shared Cass's docs, to try to like muddy the water and throw me off Cass's trail. And I told him immediately, that's not Cass's real shit. That's the email attached to his Seawolf account. If you're trying to like come in here, throw me off, like, my advice is to nip that shit in the ass before it bites you on yours, essentially.
Yeah.
And then he fucked off.
Figured. He does that a lot.
Like, I'd get rid of him. He's a skittish retard at best.
How about Dark Knight? Dark Knight's kind of in the same level, though.
I don't know enough about Dark Knight other than they seem really, really fucking LARPy. I don't believe that's their real voice. I believe they're acting.
Pretty much. Like, I honestly feel like there's multiple theories of her dating Cass, as if one, that she's emotionally manipulated him, which kind of muddies the water a bit due to Cass's like mental problems or whatever, and 2, she's trying to gather information for her own self-benefit.
I don't see what she would benefit.
Yeah, I don't see the benefit of that at all when it's already public.
It's another game that everybody's trying to play with themselves. It's a desperate attempt to staying relevant, or being important, or playing a part in something, or being valued. Like, people care way too much about that shit.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go. I need to go get food. I'm fucking hungry.
I actually had to go. Yeah, same. I'm sorry.
Fuck some more shit up.
Well, see ya.